because we haven't played in a while, before we start session, who would like to do the session summary of last week? Because it was a big one.
It's been too long, I gotta be honest.
All right, I am willing to summarize where we left off if you guys don't remember.
I was gonna say something, but
Completely
I'm not gonna say
understandable.
that again. All
So,
right.
the party has been chasing after a mysterious piece of software and or medical supply and or well, you guys don't really know exactly what it is, called Project Fesmara. Your most recent lead was when you guys were in the city of Sharn, when you were catching up with Lushanko's or Lucas's old gang. He let you know that there was apparently he was dead, which was something you guys were looking into. And you guys were looking into various projects and things in Sharn until Gothy and Hansel Bansel had a bit of an argument. Don't quite remember what the argument was about, but essentially it involved Hansel Bansel storming off, very unhappy about things, and ending up in the wrong side of town. In the wrong side of town where the halfling was promptly kidnapped. You guys went looking after him and discovered a very large House Cannith dungeon, seemingly designed to create weapons of war related to Project Asmara, located below a department store. You guys cleared through that dungeon, met up with a paladin by the name of Fred, convinced him to change sides, and were just about ready to completely kick the door down on all House Cannith operations when you ran into a Lamia. This Lamia you guys don't recognize, though the Sentinels probably will. Had the corpse of your halfling in his hand, which was weird, since his soul had apparently been transferred to a warforged at this time by his master, who unfortunately bit the dust over the course of the dungeon. The Lamania promptly fucked off, though not before knocking pretty much everybody except for Jonah out. You guys then later learned that said Lamia plugged you guys into Project Azamara, and the party woke up in a digital world as their bodies were aboard an airship. You explored the digital world, eventually creating so much ruckus that Emily herself decided to plug into Project Asmaria to see what all the fuss was about. You had a very long and emotional conversation with Emily, which basically culminated into we're not your enemy, let us help you." And she agreed to let you guys out, though not before Lucas woke up on his own and did a bit of snooping, and not before something else happened to Duke, which we're getting to in a moment, that caused his lenient wereshark genes from all the way back at like session 4 to finally get triggered, which was probably a bit of a surprise to the party because he had just literally never hit it, just literally just never come up before that point. The party rampaged through the airship looking for Emily. It was They had a significant amount of time to do so until August threw some explosives at the engine, which cut your guys' flight time down by a factor of 10. And with the to quote August, potential 9/11 happening in Stormreach. The party raced up, found a flying machine, and eventually did find Emily herself, though not before one, letting a bunch of enemies escape and basically able to broadcast their location, and two, you guys found Emily's unconscious body being guarded by an inevitable by the name of Shamat. Shamat informed you that he had been summoned to protect her. You guys made a really high bluff check to convince her, no, totally, we're on your side, mate. And he still sort of believes you. He still and it definitely has some sort of connection to Lucas himself, which you guys are welcome to ask about, as it appears his brother was the one who originally summoned Shamat. But regardless, you guys found Emily's body, shoved yourselves, Shamat, and Shamat's bodyguards all into a flying machine, though there was the last matter regarding the airship itself. And Hansel Benzel, being the noble artificer he was, decided to take the USB that Emily was connected to hard plug himself back into the ship, and heroically guided the ship directly into the Thunder Sea north of Stormreach, effectively going down with the ship. There was a massive explosion, a big blast in the harbor that got pretty much all of Stormreach looking in that direction, which was perfectly enough for you guys to land your airship over in the Health Calath enclave of the Stormreach city. Stormreach is basically basically a fairly not really large, not really small, maybe like 10,000 to 50,000 people total. It's essentially a pirate city, or a former pirate city on the continent of Zendrick. Mostly drow here, but all sorts of adventuring types. You guys are definitely a fair bit far from Corvair, as it were. You guys, Emily woke up, said she had a really big headache, and asked to sleep before she talked to you guys about anything. And so the party has now spent the night at a tavern called the Phoenix Tavern. This is a underground tavern located in the Market District of Stormreach. It's a fairly upscale establishment. You guys have effectively rented this corner of the tavern all to yourselves. There are 4 rooms here. Assuming you guys gave the girls their own room, that meant a few people were sleeping on the floor. But essentially, due to the enchanted food, the wonderful sleep, and the great amenities here, everybody is currently at full health. Though before we go into people waking up, there is one particular person who deserves special attention today. And I suppose that question is, what does Duke dream about?
I think Duke has a vision of him sitting on top of a hill, looking over the valley of his ranch.
You find yourselves sitting on top of the valley back in Corvair. You see your family ranch stretching out in front of you. You see your parents, probably as you remember them, probably a lot younger in your dream than they are right now. You see your sister training in the courtyard, ready to become a priestess. And you also feel a very large, very alien, and very hairy presence hovering over your shoulder as you look out onto the horizon, Duke. Quite beautiful, is it not? Speaks the voice.
Duke, without saying nothing, will lift an eyebrow and hard stare at whatever the hell is over him.
Alright, you kind of look over your shoulder. You see a vaguely, like, black outline. It kind of looks like you. And honestly, like, a moment later, it coalesces into you. And you're going to basically see a doppelganger of yourself just kind of walk out of nowhere, sit down on the hill next to you, look towards you, and just speak in like it looks completely like this creature in your dream looks exactly like you, but is clearly not using your usual mannerisms. Like, he's kicking off his cowboy boots, he's laying backwards, he's got like he might have one of those, like, he's probably vaping, honestly.
He looks relaxed
He looks
compared to
completely
Duke.
relaxed, which is the exact opposite of how Duke is feeling right now. And this doppelganger of Duke looks at you and looks at the scene before you and says, "Real damn peaceful, isn't it? Been quite a while since I've seen a lot of that, haven't we? You're a last war veteran, I take it."
Yeah. Uh, what's going on here? This I'm a bad person type of thing, and I should make myself right
Oh, you
type of
think?
situation.
Oh, you think I'm an angel? That's cute. Sure, let's go with that.
Well, now you got me questioning.
I wouldn't call this hell. I'm just surveying our new partnership, my friend. The name's Reginald. Reginald Windsor. Pleasure to
Well,
meet you.
since you've gone introducing yourself, the name's Duke DeValkus.
Oh, I knew that. I knew that the moment my host sunk his wonderful, big, bushy teeth into your skin. We've been together for quite some time, Mr. Duke. I thought it best I introduced myself. It seems we're going to be spending quite a bit more time together.
God, you're creepy.
I wouldn't call myself creepy, good sir. I am simply the part of you that you don't like letting out. I am the part of you that sits in the back of your mind. I am the part of you that's always whispering that you really ought to kill TK and steal his sword. It's really shiny.
Damn it. You know, that is a thought I once had, but I wasn't going to kill him for it.
You weren't going to act on it, but unfortunately, my good sir, you might not have a choice in the matter. For you see, we're a partnership now. And I've come here to let you know the terms of the deal. This is a partnership I've had many times in the past with many mortals. This is not new, but it's probably new to you. For you see, you're a lycanthrope.
Like a skinwalker.
Precisely.
No.
Remember that wereshark you guys encountered on the, remember that wereshark you guys encountered, all the way up back in Corvair a few months ago? That's me. Took quite some time for me to worm my way around your mind, but now we're stuck together. And I think it's going to be a wonderful, fruitful partnership.
Damn it.
So,
Why me?
because, my good sir, because you've got such a wonderful mind, and you've got such wonderful big muscles. How do you like your steak, good sir? Do you like it medium, still cooked? Maybe you're more of a rare sort of person. You like it still bleeding raw. Maybe you like it blue, like not even touching the grill. Me, I prefer my steak still struggling, still bleeding, still wiggling around in my mouth. And given time, Duke, I think you're going to feel the same.
Let me hold on. Let me get up and tell you exactly what I feel about that. Duke is
I
gonna
think it's funny that
he's
you
gonna
think
hobble up
you stand
and
up
just
and scream.
he's gonna approach himself
You walk
and
over to
immediately
yourself.
start choking himself out.
Alright, you grab the doppelganger of yourself, you begin choking him, and he just explodes in ecstasy, being like, "Oh yes, Daddy, choke me more!
God damn it.
I
This is
am
why I hate
you, Duke.
skinwalkers.
I am the part of you that you don't let out. So this is how things are going to work. You are going to still get to be you. You still get to control your body, say 25 to 29 days out of the month. Unless two things happen. One, I'm feeling a little bit fancy and I want to have my turn on the Xbox. Two, you get
What's an
a little.
Xbox?
Oh, don't worry about it. It's just a meme. And option two, if you get
Of mine?
if you get into a little bit of difficulty, I might jump in to help. Those are the terms of the deal. In exchange, you get to keep your body for most of the time, and we might even be willing to work together at some point. So right now, I'm going to give you control of yourself back. But if you misbehave, you don't let me give in to my bloodlust every once in a while, I might have to take control of the controller. Understood. You have questions, I'm certain. You're not
No,
my
just
you
an
are not my
objective.
first host. Oh? You seem quite
I don't
alright.
know how, but I'm gonna kick your damn ass.
You want to kick your own ass? I'm a part
If
of
I
you
have
now,
to.
Duke. You don't get to do that.
Think I won't kick myself?
You'd
You think that's beneath me?
You'd commit suicide to get me out of your mind? Well, I suppose that's
Damn
one way
right.
to get rid of me. I'd like to see you try. You harm yourself, you bleed enough, I'm jumping right in. You understood that? That's my condition. So don't lose too much blood. Understood. Yes. Like,
Duke is just
you can roll intimidate on
stare.
this guy, by the way. Like, he's still you. Like, you can still use skills on him.
I don't get the intimidate while my hands are on his neck.
I mean, do you want to roll intimidate on yourself?
Yeah, I think while he was choking him, that attempt would probably go through.
I roll intimidate. He does seem
Let's
a little
see.
bit too kinky to torture, though.
Fucking 18.
Alright, 18. He goes, "Ooh, you're feisty, Duke. You are quite feisty. But me, I'm a little bit more feisty than that." And as you're, like, choking him out, you see, like, he starts to, like, glow with, like, blue magic. And Duke, you see your arms, like, slowly begin to, like, almost, like, get, like, glubbery and, like, they get, like, really oily, and, like, all your hands, like, all the fingers in your hands, they kind of fuse together and start to look much more fin-like.
I feel anything?
I mean, how would you feel when if it feels like your hands are being slowly transformed into shark fins?
Kind of sick, honestly.
I mean, that's how Duke responds to that. This is the part of the mind that can turn you into a shark. So, like I said, you have two options about this. We can either be nice to each other, or we can be enemies and fight over things. Which is it gonna be? Do you want to fight me, or do you want to embrace me, Duke? So I can
I'm gonna fight you.
You want to fight
I'm
me?
gonna fight you hard.
Wonderful. I look forward to our confrontations, Duke. Hope you keep all the blood inside of your body. Otherwise, I'm having August for breakfast.
Ooh.
Oh, goody! And with that, Duke is gonna wake up.
All right. Shit.
Alright, so, Duke, you wake up. You've got a bit of a splitting headache, but I'll say the magic has done enough to heal away all your lethal and non-lethal damage. You find yourself laying on the floor in TK's bedroom. TK is
No, in the bed with TK, remember?
Oh yeah. You old, I know what, I'll let you describe this, Yuzjin. What does Duke wake up to?
Yeah.
Well, the knight doesn't have to sleep, or I guess Bango doesn't have to sleep, but just in terms of protection, he decides you wake up in a bed. It's pretty comfy bed, though it's probably damaged from holding a massive fucking shark person for a while. And then as he kind of sits up in the bed and he looks to the right, he sees the knight also laying in the bed, eyes open, just like flat as a board, just kind of just like sitting there as like a.
Oh yeah, your dragon.
I don't want to say put. Yeah.
Is your
but he's
helmet
kind of just
off
been waiting
right
for you to
now?
get back up.
Duke, how do you
Is
respond
TK's
to this?
helmet off?
Yeah.
Immediately wide eye. And then he's gonna
Oh yeah,
see
'cause
that
he
you're
hasn't
still
seen him like
wearing
this
the
yet.
armor.
Also, TK,
Like, do you sleep in the armor?
Oh, he absolutely sleeps in the armor.
Speaking of which, actually, Duke, TK, roll me a perception check. In the communal sleeping bag.
Oh, is this the,
No, this is
my
a good
perception
bed.
play?
This is a good bag. Not no sleeping bag.
Looks like it's a bit wet for some reason.
No,
Is this
no.
premium
Bango
lemon?
took a shower. He highly values personal hygiene. It just his armor takes a while to dry off after a shower.
Never mind with a 24. Never mind.
I can see too.
26. Oh, that'll do it. TK wakes up and he spies something in his helmet.
Huh. He kind of like looks in as he's about to like put it on. But as he realizes something is inside it, what's the word? As he realizes something is inside it, he kind of looks and jangles it around.
Alright, you look inside your helmet, and out flies a bird. You're going to recognize this bird as Duke's animal companion, who you have not seen in a while. bird goes flap, flap, flap. And
Caw.
there you go. I'm glad you still have that token. It looks like it was sleeping in your helmet.
That's gangster.
Oh yeah, him and Lucy were the first ones to see your face.
Mhm.
So that's what you look like under there.
TK?
Yeah, the my helmet came off when we were talking to Emily. You were partially unalive.
Ugh. He's gonna like slowly get up. You know, the way you act kind of pictured you as an elf. Not gonna lie.
Uh, I see. I'm sorry to disappoint.
And no disappointments.
And
You're
it kinda,
still
like,
the same
flickers
boy.
rounded ears.
Duke wakes up, walks into the communal bedroom. Around this time, Luciano and I guess Curzon are also waking up at around the same time. You guys walk into the communal room, and you're going to see a few things different than when you guys came in here. The first thing, as you walk into the communal room, is the entire central room just smells very faint. Actually, it probably smells very strongly of like hard cigar smoke. You guys walk into this central chamber here, and like the floor and like probably like a foot toward like a foot above the floor, it's like you know that like that smoke machines thing you see at like rock concerts. That's the entire floor of the communal room right now. It's just all cigar smoke, and from like the smell of nicotine and tobacco, someone has been smoking a lot in this central room, like a lot very recently. You are going to see Emily in this room. She is awake. She's staring at the fireplace on the far right side of the room. She is not wearing pants, though nothing is really being revealed, as you see that she's basically completely mechanical from the waist down. It's pretty much Inspector Gadget is probably the best way I can use to describe it, is completely Warforged parts from the waist down. Is completely mechanical. She is staring at the fireplace, not really saying anything. She has a large bandage on her left shoulder, and there seems to be a small bit of wet blood, but mostly dried blood around said bandage. And you're also going to see August there, probably still smoking a pipe, holding said bloody knife.
How many hours has it been?
Like 10 minutes.
Damn.
You guys just woke up early.
Kuzan steps out of his room and goes, oh my goodness! Why is there so much smoke? And waves it out of the air, reaches into his pocket and starts spraying this stuff in the air that smells like beautiful dandelions.
How the fuck do you have fabric sprayer?
It's homemade perfume from
How do you make-
flowers.
How do you make homemade perfume?
Alright. Something you picked up
crush
in
the
Stormreach.
oils out of the flower, and
I love that. Alright, I'll allow that.
there's a few flowers sticking out of the side of his pack.
The
see.
central room
Hey.
does not smell like tobacco anymore, but it's still kind of smoky. Like, probably not enough to like affect visibility, but like if you guys fought in here, it'd probably be 20% concealment level fog.
Yeah, Who's the new kid?
I'll greet Duke. I'll say, "Oh, Duke, good to see you're not a murderous sea creature anymore."
Yeah, about that. That's probably gonna keep happening.
Well, there's maybe a cure for sharkanthropy out there somewhere.
That'd be a knowledge check.
Okay,
You have knowledge
Yeah.
nature?
19.
I do.
With a 19,
Fuck.
you are aware there are technically cures for lycanthropy, but they usually have to be done like right after infection, like within a few days, possibly a few hours. If someone's already been infected, there might be something, but nothing but a 19.
Yeah, you might be fucked, man. I don't know. We can look, I guess. I'm not
I
that
mean,
smart.
we thought that we thought you died in Project Phasmara, and
Yeah,
that it would just
yeah.
be the lycanthrope soul left. Do you think maybe we can do some weird sort of reversal of it?
Oh,
We've already got the basics of Project Phasmara. I can't imagine it's too
that's
difficult
true.
to.
We can attempt it.
Until then, it might be a good choice to use it to your advantage, as deadly as it could be.
Yeah, there's also, what the hell happened to Prospects?
The ship
Yeah, we have a
crashed.
lot to talk about.
Yes, yes, please do tell. I'm a very. He whips out his pen and paper.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, I am Kuzan Izez, a contract journalist of the Sharn Post. I'm so eager to hear y'all stories.
Emily looks at Duke and says, "He's paparazzi."
Kuzan, also,
God damn it.
you know that you can't be publishing like any of this until this whole thing is resolved,
Oh
right?
yes, yes.
Yeah,
Do not
okay.
worry.
All right,
That said,
all right.
you could always help us resolve it.
Besides, oh, of course, I have much interest in Project Phasmara, not only to write about but to reform. You see.
What's there
Yeah,
to
but
write about? Project Phasmara's done. Congratulations, you ruined everything.
hell yeah, high fives all around. We did it.
You're
Well,
the big
if you
heroes.
wish to rebuild it, I would help you, but I do not support this tricking of people being put into it by red berries. That is what I
Of
do not
course.
support.
It's more complicated than that, and you know it.
Exactly. This is why it must be reformed, in my opinion.
Like we said earlier, we are not looking to stop you or Project Phasmara as much as we are to stop Merrick's and the unethical usage of Project Phasmara.
Okay, well, where does one draw the line on ethics, TK? Project Phasmara is currently on the bottom of the Thunder Sea.
There will be time to rebuild it, though that is not now.
I don't think you realize the amount of time and the amount of money I invested into that. Project Phasmara was my entire life for years, for ever since the last war. I borrowed tons of money, contacts, people I have betrayed. These are things you can't just rebuild, TK.
Well, if you didn't do such a bad job of making it like a good thing, then you might still have it.
What did I do wrong? I admit there were sacrifices we had to make along the way, but I assure you everything I did was for benevolent reasons.
Mm, all right, you don't get that much sympathy. I feel a little bit bad for you, but
Okay, if I don't have sympathy, then please stab me. You stab
what?
me in the jugular, I'll probably die even faster.
No, I'm not
That's
going to do
not,
that.
that would go against
God
ethics
damn
right
it.
there.
Unless you want to die, then like I don't know. I guess so.
Yes, I tried to stab myself this morning, but this fuckface, points at August, didn't let me. Give me my knife back and I'll end my life myself.
Well, let's have a chat first. You promised us a discussion. And you're fucking my brother, so you know we're kind of family.
I don't have a vagina. I haven't fucked your brother.
Oh, well, you know, metaphorically speaking, I suppose.
It's complicated, okay?
Yeah, so this is the original.
My name is Emiliy Dawnblade. I'm project lead of Project Phasmara. The
Well,
whole
I'm
idea
sorry,
was
but I already met 4 of you, so you need a different name right now.
Okay, it's not my fault that all of my me's across the multiverse all chose to be named Emily. Not all of the Merrickses are named Merricks.
All
Not
right,
all the
everybody
Dukes are
come
named...
up with a new name for this, Emily.
Esmeralda.
Don't rename me.
Okay, first one's Esmeralda.
Fuck you.
Any denials here? Yay,
Yeah,
nay?
maybe we just call her Am.
That is absolutely divine. I love that.
This is why I hate planning your travel.
All right, Em.
Order of this
Spill the
night.
beans. Tell us everything.
Yes, please.
Where to start?
At the beginning, preferably.
Why I started Project Phasmara?
Yeah, we've kind of been piecing things together as we go, but it might be nice to hear the whole story from the source.
Well, my mom died in the last war. We were in Sire when, the morning hit, and we were some of the last people out of there. We had one teleport scroll between the two of us. Well, Mom gave it to me, and, well, she got consumed by the fires of the morning, and I ended up perfectly fine in the Sharn teleport station. That was 4 years ago.
All right.
I decided I didn't want anyone else to go through with that. It was probably the worst experience of my entire life. Didn't want any other.
Okay.
I didn't want any other 15-year-old to experience losing their mom.
Yeah, fair enough.
So,
Continue.
so I leveraged my contacts. I got a job working with Houth Cannith, and well, that's a whole conversation in and of itself. But I ended up working as an airship mechanic, and long story short, that's what led me to Merrick's. Merrick's was a incredibly talented engineer. He was the head of Houth Cannith, at least the Houth Cannith part in Sharn, and rivaling possibly the head of all of Houth Cannith across all of Corvair. And I needed money. I needed experimental resources for for what was eventually going to become Project Phasmara. I needed test subjects, and I needed money, and I needed labs. Merrick's was willing to give me all of those things. I spoke to him, and he even shared my goal. We both believed what we were doing was effectively altruism, finding a way to extend life past its natural lifespan, to give people natural resistance to poison and disease. It was an entirely benevolent project. However, in response for all of his assistance, Merrick's asked for a legal stake in the company, I suppose, would be the formal way of saying it. But in response, he wanted me to document everything, and he wanted copies of everything, and he wanted me to sign off everything under Houth Cannith, aka under him, and essentially all of my inventions ended up under his name legally. So I was able to conduct my experiments, I was able to do these things, but in order to do everything that I did, I ended up using myself as our only test subject, and all of my documentation ended up under Merrick's name with a copyright symbol. So yes, my entire lower half is copyright Merrick's to Kenneth. That was
Yeah,
embarrassing.
you weren't the only test subject. There was Jonah and all of the other server hosts that got conscripted into being locked into test tubes.
That came later. I didn't even meet Jonah until about 2 years ago.
Mm.
What happened 2 years ago is, well, that's when I met Jonah. We were investigating a bunch of serial killers, and again, long story short, we found Merrick's was tied up in all of this serial killer nonsense, and we actually ended up killing Merrick's. He was tied up with the blood of Vol, and I trapped his soul inside of a gem. Jonah and the rest of the adventurers I was adventuring with at the time, they urged me to destroy that gem and get rid of Merrick's once and for all, but I figured his technical knowledge was absolutely invaluable, especially for what I was working on, not to mention his contacts, his resources. But this decision to keep Merrick's around, it kind of created an inevitable rift with the adventurers I was adventuring with at the time. And long story the short version is we had a bit of a falling out, and especially the Warforged and I absolutely hated that guy. And before long, I had resources and I had money, and the only person I had left was Jonah and Merrick's. And they didn't really get along. And so like I said, a lot happened. But Jonah supported Project Phasmara at first, when it was more benevolent, when it was simply life extension technology, when it was simply a way to prevent people from getting diseases all the time. But as it happens, scientific invention doesn't move at the speed you need it to move at. Do you know, in every 10 seconds that pass, someone in Sharn dies. And not a natural death, too, a violent death. The more time we delayed, the more time or I guess this might just be Merrick speaking through me, but the more we delayed Project Phasmara, the more we didn't have this technology out, the more red berries were still in the beta stage, the more people in Sharn were going to be suffering. The more people who were going to be dying of diseases of preventable causes. Like, I had the cure for cancer in my hands. You didn't believe I'd do everything in my power to rush that thing through development as fast as possible? Yes, I did some unethical things. I took some shortcuts, but it was all in the name of making Project Phasmara a minimum viable product as fast as we could. And yes, I
That's probably what
realize now.
Hitler thought too.
Who the hell's Hitler?
You know, fantasy Hitler.
I'm not a fantasy book reader. I'm sorry. Point is,
So
I realized I made mistakes. I realized I crossed an unethical threshold, and it was probably around the time I started recruiting other versions of myself and got in contact with that Karzuk fella. I realized what I did was wrong. Please kill me for it. I know I deserve the death penalty.
I'm a
I
fan
don't.
of redemption arcs, personally.
I got at least 50 million things preventing me from doing that.
You know, now that I'm sitting here, something's come up with me. The hell's my sister?
Well, inside Project Phasmara, like I told you, which is currently at the bottom of the Thunder Sea. And electronics and water do not mix well. I'm sorry.
Duke's getting up.
I assure you, I didn't kidnap her. She died. She would have died without my intervention, and when she joined willingly. She
And Duke walks out.
Oh,
okay. Do you guys stop Duke, or
we'll give him his time.
Yeah, he might need to cool off a bit.
I don't blame him. I killed his sister indirectly.
We kind of all killed a sister, I think.
Emily just looks straight down. You say you want a
Okay.
redemption arc. That ain't happening.
Uh,
Alright, Duke, do
we'll
you
see
just
about that.
walk off into the city, or are you hanging out? Or deal
I
with
think
that at a
Duke's
later
gonna
date?
just walk.
Alright. We'll get back to him at a later date. Rest of you guys, you see an extremely remorseful Emily in front of you. Presumably she still has more information you guys probably want to know, but what do you say?
Yeah. So where does my brother fit into all this, Emily?
Looks up at you. I'm sorry. I truly am. If I answer that question, you're also probably going to want to kill me, and because he's not a bad guy. Brian is he's not my husband. I should get that out of the way first. We're engaged. We're not married. And there's a very specific reason we're engaged.
Okay.
She kind of breathes up and down, and she says, "Your father, Lorenzo LeChance, is dead.
Oh,
And in his will, he left his entire fortune to his oldest surviving son, Luciano LeChance.
what?
However, at the time, you were unavailable to be reached. You were off in Sharn or wherever the hell you were, and
Yeah,
so
killing, pillaging, you know.
whatever it is you do for a living, and so your family's estate was unable to reach you. Me and Merrick's learned of this, and eventually we concocted a plan that if I was to start spreading rumors of your death and explain to the world that Luciano LeChance had met his end in a rather violent and superfluous manner, then there would only be one place for his father's massive inheritance to go. A massive inheritance that me and Merrick's needed to complete Project Phasmara. Right into the hands of Brian de Lathander.
Hmm. And did you succeed in that?
It wasn't me who purchased the multi-million-dollar airship, now was it?
Oh.
Where do you think that came from? That's a
Hmm.
tenth of your inheritance on the underside of the Thunder Sea. Now, of course, you could fix
Uh,
this. You could walk right up to your brother, declare yourself Lucano LeChance, and reclaim your entire inheritance, and become a multimillionaire in the process. However, and I hope it doesn't mean, and I hope you don't understand, I hope you understand me when I say this, that would break your brother. Brian, he is a nice man, and it took quite some convincing for me to convince him that you were dead and that he should claim your inheritance. He did not expect to receive anything, but the fact he went from a third-rate noble to probably the most wealthy merchant in the country, I it would break his heart. It would break his life. It would upend everything that we've done in the last 2 years. He has been living a lavish lifestyle. We're going to purchase a massive manor in Stormreach. Oh God. This is why I wanted you dead, Luciano. You existing was just the worst possible outcome to my plan. This is why I spread all those rumors. This is why I was trying to kill you specifically.
Well,
You existing is the biggest wrench in my plan I ever came across. Congratulations on your inheritance. You're probably going to need to kill your brother to claim it.
I feel like you got me pegged all wrong here. I'm
You're
not
an
gonna lie.
assassin. You kill people for a living.
Well, I would argue these days more of a former assassin. I genuinely am not too concerned. As far as I was concerned, I figured Brian would be getting the inheritance anyway. I haven't had contact with my family in 10 years.
Exactly, which is why it was so easy to convince everyone that you were dead. That's why I married Brian. Like, don't get me wrong, he's a nice guy. He knows what he's doing. He definitely is the sort of person I'd marry. I don't love him or anything, but I I'm pretty sure he loves me, and I've been able to convince him the same way. And it breaks my heart to even talk about him in this way. I I don't know how I'm going to resolve that. How do I fix that? Do I walk into his house and say I don't love him? I can't do that to him.
So,
We're engaged.
I mean, you obviously care for him in some way then.
I
There have been marriages based on less.
I'm a gold digger. I married your brother for the money. I won't deny I've grown to like the man over the years. We've been together ever since the last war. He's courted me. He has given me wonderful things. He bought me $1 million airship that we crashed into the Thunder Sea.
Pocket change for him by the sounds of it.
He is a genuinely good person. He is one of the nicest nobles that I've ever had the chance of meeting, and to have his life come completely crashing down in front of him is not something I can stand to see. It's not something I can condone. I know the inheritance is yours, Luciano, and you have every right to go to your family and claim it, but I I don't know how to reveal this to Brian. I care to say it. I didn't have feelings for him at first, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. She like grabs her hand and just puts it on her forehead. This is this along with everything else. It's too much. I'm sorry.
Well, I have good news for you. I
Please don't
mostly
kill
just
Brian.
like killing. Honestly, I don't need millions and millions of gold. Just buy me some dope magical gear that makes me more effective. And that's all I want. I like adventuring. I don't need to fucking run a merchant empire. That sounds boring as hell.
August is giving side eye to Luciano with
You
him.
guys see Luciano
Okay.
Man, I
turning
respect
down
it.
millions of gold.
Yeah, August is like
Yeah.
in it, thinking like this is broke ass motherfucker.
What? Okay, fine. All right, I want at least 10%.
I have money in this city. I don't know how much I have in the bank here in Stormreach, but I have money if you guys need money. I am more
Uh,
than happy to compensate you all for saving my life.
I mean, if we have funds to go down to that shipwreck, I remember seeing some chests. If you guys are down to see what's in there in them, but I don't know.
I can tell you what's in there. I own the ship.
August is gonna get fucking. What is in those chests?
Which chest specifically? There were a lot of
Uh,
chests on that ship.
let's see. They were behind a magical barrier.
She kind of thinks to herself, "Oh, the ones down near the cell area?
Yes.
Oh, those are the artifacts we found. It's an experimental suit of armor in there. It's this artifact from this. It's something I found from one of the planes I was exploring. It's incredibly advanced set of shielding energy. It's got hundreds of thousands of individual components that would probably take me at least an hour to connect the armor, but the armor connects to your soul, essentially. It connects directly to your flesh through your soul. It Once attached, however, it functions as a second skin. It basically allows complete frame of motion. It augments your
A second
strength.
skin, you say?
It
So it's
augments
doing
your
reference.
strength. It augments your dexterity. It provides the user with increased optics. It has this shield around it, this energy shield that deflects attacks.
What is this a reference to?
I got a feeling this is power armor. It's like just
I mean,
Luciano
Is it
is
Halo Pathfinder?
I'm not going to say what fantasy series I stole this from, but I did steal
hmm
it from something.
a little stealer
I
you are. Little
I
s-
zoned out. Can you describe it again?
Maybe Halo?
She says it's an incredibly powerful artifact, among other things that were down there. If you guys want to go diving around in a ruin to go grab it, it would certainly help us in the battle against Merrick's to come.
Luciano
Though,
is doing this gif at TK the entire time she's describing that.
Yeah, I was
TK.
like, I need some armor, man.
Yeah.
Need some full
I
plate.
yeah. Papa needs new armor.
It is heavy armor, the armor she is describing, so it would work for TK or Duke.
Yeah,
I don't think
that's
the
what.
rest of you guys have
I also
proficiency.
wear full plate.
Oh yeah, and our fighter. It would also work for the fighter.
Oh yeah, you're a
Hell
fighter. Yeah,
No,
you're.
they
You're
didn't know my
busy
class.
holding the camera. You don't need
They
armor.
didn't know my class yet.
Listen, I love you guys, but like, if I see some full plate in there, I'm gobbling that shit up.
It is essentially she is describing highly enchanted full plate.
I mean,
Right.
mine's already +2.
It's a
I
bit
mean-
more than +2.
But you
I
can
think
have it
mine is just
more.
mundane still. I've had it since the beginning of the campaign.
We need to suit you up, motherfucker. We need to suit you up.
Yeah.
If you guys
Alright.
need
Alright.
money,
Also painted
I
black.
have an account here at Lord's March Bank. Before I give you access to it, there is one other problem that prevents us from running after Marix immediately.
Yes, the
Fire.
thing, your bodyguard, so to speak.
No, my body. She looks at August.
August looks at her.
I
Didn't
think we
I?
need you
And
to
she
elaborate.
looks at
Greg.
me.
Didn't I
I-
mention the?
I can be honest with you, man. I completely forget. Like
Oh
it's
my
been a
God.
while.
I'm sorry.
I-
It's been a few weeks. It's all good.
It's been like
Yeah.
almost a month.
Yeah, it's been so long.
Emily pulls out a wand and begins scanning it, and she points it at August, and she like basically scans him. Does
Oh,
he
boy.
resist?
And 15,000 ravens fly out.
Not quite.
out of his like sleeves and like pants and shit.
No, he says it's a dragon mark detecting wand.
Okay.
I want
Oh.
to make
I
sure
thought-
I can trust you guys.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
I think some of us have dragon marks.
I do not.
Does anybody willingly make a save against this?
No.
Yeah.
No.
No.
I mean, as far as Bango knows, he thinks he just has a normal dragon mark.
Alright, cool. She pulls out a wand of detect dragon mark. She scans August, nothing happens. She scans Curzon, nothing happens.
Kuzan.
Kuzan,
There's no R.
sorry. She scans Lucas. You hear a bit of a ding, and she like looks at a little screen on the wand and says, "Okay, that makes sense."
Yeah, what can I say? I'm an important guy.
She then She then walks over to TK, scans him, and you hear like a little like alarm go off, and she looks at the screen on the wand and goes, "Wait," and then she points it at TK again, casts detect dragon mark. You just hear she looks at it, looks at you. Really?
What?
You as well?
That's what I've been told.
Can I see it?
Sure. And he takes his helmet back off. And she sees the weird gear shape around his what's it called? His iris.
Can everybody else see TK's mark at this point?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Oh.
All right.
I think
Emily just kinda
Lucas has already seen it.
Yeah, I've seen that. Cool eye, dude. Nice to see it again.
Ooh.
All right, Emily's eyes
is
just
absolutely
open widen
gorgeous.
and be like, "And you guys aren't freaked out by that?"
It's absolutely
It's
beautiful.
just a
I'm
dragon
in
mark.
love. I
Yeah,
wish I could
he's-
get that. in my eye.
He's just important. What can he say?
No, you guys don't realize what that is.
Yeah, Dragon Mark,
Explain.
unknown house,
Elaborate.
maybe ancient special house. I don't know.
No,
Sometimes you
that's
just need to elaborate, Lily.
okay. Either you all are amazing liars, or you're all completely inevitable, or you're all the last hope I have. I'm gonna take a risk here, and I'm gonna assume you're all just idiots.
Definitely that one.
All right,
I
Emily.
mean,
tell us.
I'm not exactly versed in the world, unfortunately.
What TK has is called an aberrant dragon mark. It
Good for
is
him.
the rarest of all types of dragon marks. It is what happens when you mix two or more dragon mark houses and creates wild, unpredictable magic. They are the most powerful and rare of the dragon marks, and they are also highly, highly illegal. there are people in this city who would kill TK for having something like that. And honestly, killing him is probably the nicest thing they could do. There
That's
are.
rude.
Have none of you ever dealt with the stigma of the legends of aberrant dragon marks, of people manifesting marks that allow them to cast fireball at will?
Can I do that?
Yes.
They were.
Sounds fucking awesome.
Yes, but it's also highly illegal. There was a war fought over them. Aberrant dragon marks were thought extinct. And
He's got a free fireball spell?
it's the powers of aberrant dragon marks are completely random.
So it's not really at will.
It depends on the aberrant dragon mark. It depends on the exact sort of magic that one is exposed to. The exact powers of each aberrant mark are unique. I don't know specifically what his particular mark does, but the fact none of you seem to care definitely fills me with hope.
Yeah, well, hell yeah, TK. Being a fugitive is fun as fuck, man.
Oh, I've never tried it.
I am
Well, I guess
absolutely enamored.
House
Do not worry, Mr. TK. I will not out you.
Yeah, you
I
better not
appreciate it.
publish that.
Well, good.
Hey man.
'Cause
When I was in the war, I saw a lot of crazy things that I did not write about. But I wrote about all the good stuff.
That's a little bit fucked up, actually, Kuzan.
the reason I
There's some
mentioned
things that
this,
are highly illegal that I could not write about.
well,
Yeah,
the
okay.
reason I mention this, Emily says as she, and how was I going to say it? As she lifts her shirt to reveal her abdomen, because he's not the only one with an aberrant mark. And you will see
shit.
this mark on her chest,
Oh my fucking god.
in the shape of a dragon mark, directly on Emily's torso.
That one
Jesus.
That
definitely
looks
looks
familiar.
scarier.
This happened when I met Jonah. This is one of the things that happened to me when I met Jonah.
What are the odds I know anything about this?
You want to roll knowledge aberrant dragon marks?
Yes.
Yeah,
That'd
you
probably
can
be a
roll
local.
knowledge arcana.
That'd probably be an Arcana check. Yes.
What does it do?
Hold on. Let me resolve this check first.
All good.
I rolled knowledge local.
Local or Arcana would be applicable for dragon marks.
Oh shit, sweet.
All right.
Oh,
Ooh,
hell
content.
yeah.
All right. 25. Yeah. I'll just send you the wiki page on this. 25. Everything she said was completely true. Aberrant dragon marks, they're incredibly dangerous and destructive. No two are the same. They range in power. Highly, highly illegal. They used to be really common. But there were a whole bunch. There was this basically war called the War of the Mark, where people like killed all the aberrant leaders because having people who could just cast haste at will was kind of overpowered. And so now like most people with aberrant dragon marks are usually killed on sight. They are what's it called? Or they're not really kill on sight, especially here in Stormreach. Some people still kill them on sight, very highly distrusted. And there's also been an uptick of these lately, especially since the Day of Mourning. But yeah, it's essentially very bad news.
Well, Mister, this is a gift given by God. I see no the reason why anyone would have anything against that.
Yeah, well, Merrick's knows I have it, and is blackmailing me. If he finds out that I've gone rogue against Project Atzmara, the only thing he needs to do is contact the version of you in Sharn, publish an expose, and suddenly my reputation is ruined.
Wait, so how did you get into House Cannith with such a mark?
I'm not in House Cannith. My mother was House Cannith, and my father, I'm not sure, but I must assume, due to the fact that I manifested an aberrant mark, he must have been Crosshouse. I never met my father. All I know is he was some commoner from Stormreach. I never manifested a mark in the first 19 years of my life, and so I took the name Kenneth, but I never used the name De Kenneth. I advertised myself as a non-marked member of House Kenneth. When this happened about a year ago, I was too scared to really mix up the status quo, and so I hid this. I've never really. I'm thankful it manifested on my chest in a place that I can hide it easily, but it's not a. It is a mark of shame. It is something that manifested in the middle of my hunt down for Merrick's, and it is the poison that prevents my marriage with Brian from having a happy ending. For you see, Brian is Houth Lathander, and I am Houth Kenneth. And
Well,
if we were to be
we like
married,
mixed.
he would. If I was to have any children, they would be of mixed race, meaning they would be manifesting aberrant marks, meaning they would probably be killed. This
I
is one of
see.
the other reasons preventing me from having a happy life with Brian.
Well, Uncle Luciano's back in town.
Now, if Brian were to find out that I had an aberrant mark, he might commit suicide right then and there. At least with this.
Brian does not seem to be very mentally stable.
Yeah,
No, Brian's
No.
Brian-
he was
this is
fine when I left him.
Okay, Brian is a stable person. He is a smart person. He keeps to himself, but he is a good businessman, but he has bad interpersonal skills.
He's just
So,
too pure for this world.
too
I
pure
mean-
for this world is a good word I would use to describe Brian.
have you tried to make? Has he ever had these tendencies when he was a child, Luciano? Because it seems like he does.
Oh, he was definitely a bit of a little weirdo, but he was fine.
More importantly, Brian not only has a dragon mark as
Brian
his brother
was
does.
little weirdo when child. Got it.
Wait,
Not only
So-
does Brian have a mark of air as his brother does here, but Brian Lathander actually possesses the greater mark of air, the rarest of all the dragon marks.
Yeah, which is
Or-
why, like, why did my father leave the inheritance to me? I wasn't even marked, and Brian's always been marked. He was always more important than I was in
Because
the
your
family.
father was a massive traditionalist and you're the eldest son.
wait. So what does
Yeah.
your dragon mark do? Every dragon mark has its own ability, doesn't it?
What does my dragon mark do? Oh, I'll tell you what it does. She holds up her hand and you hear, like, bells chiming. That's about it.
That's
What?
lame.
I'm
Yeah,
gratefully sorry.
I know. Like I
Are
said,
those
it's a curse.
the bells of death? Are we all gonna die in 30 minutes?
No, it's prestidigitation.
Oh my god, you poor
Ooh.
fucking thing.
Yeah,
Oh.
I know. It's a curse. You guys can also roll spellcraft on her if you'd like. You want to confirm that?
I will. I'll roll spellcraft.
Well, actually,
Like, I'm gonna sit this one out.
actually, August, you don't need a roll spellcraft because you already know what her mark can do. It can do a little bit more than that.
Oh, she's lying right to our faces.
She's not
How dare she.
lying. It's just hard to describe.
Can I roll a sense motive on her instead?
Sure, I'd let you roll sense motive.
Damn.
24. Yeah, it can do a little bit more than prestidigitation. She's definitely trying to hide that fact from you.
Yeah, okay, what else does it do though?
That's it.
Because I know that's not all it does, and we're gonna be family, and we just rescue and we just saved your life, and you owe us big time. You're not gonna be keeping secrets from us any longer.
That is true. Besides, we have blackmail on each other, as far as I could tell now.
A skill check is technically an ability check. So as Luciano is thinking about that sense motive, and as the dice are rolling for a 24, he feels a little bit of silvery barbs hit his mind. I'm going to have to ask you to re-roll that sense motive check.
Oh. Wait, where did sense motive go?
Nope, you fail now. You're not entirely sure what Emily's mark does. Though I think out of character you now know what it does.
It seems I forgot what I was just saying. Carry on.
Like I said, I can only really cast prestidigitation, and that's about it. This happened in the middle of the catch down to this manifested in the middle of the hunt for Merrick's, and so the only people I know who know this mark exists are myself, Jonah, Sliver, who's out of the picture, the paladin we were adventuring with, who is also, I'm pretty sure, dead at this point, and Merrick's himself. Jonah
I was
is,
like,
I don't know if Jonah still hates me or not. He probably still hates me, so Jonah would probably blackmail me
No.
about this. And Merrick's is
Jonah
definitely blackmailing me about this.
Jonah said to us when we asked Jonah if we could potentially resolve this peacefully with you, and he said that no, I don't think violence is necessary, and I would
After I
be
tied him up
happier
and
if she
locked him
was.
in a battery,
That's what he said. He said he'd rather have you alive.
then
the
he's
forgiving
either
type.
much more forgiving than I thought or even more of an idiot. And I love him for both of those. Stop making me feel emotions right now. I'm sorry. I've got a lot I'm thinking about right now.
I suppose I can't blame you.
I replaced half my body with metal, but I still have my mind. That's the worst part. At least Warforged don't have to deal with becoming an emotional wreck. That's why I was trying to kill myself. That's why I wanted to die, to make all of this go away. Like I said,
The coward's way out.
okay, you
Shots
see
fired.
a way to unfuck this situation? I'm welcome to hear it.
Yeah.
Look at all the
First, it
problems.
starts with killing
Listen,
Merrick.
Yeah, let's just kill Merrick's.
Go, Merrick.
Okay, Merrick's we've got it. It's down in the Cogs. I can show you where his lair is. It's take an elevator down from down the lower city, down the Cogs. That's where our main headquarters is.
Man, I killed so many people in the Cogs. Give me a bit of a more accurate description. Let me see if I know the place.
Do you ever deal with the heat production facilities down near the lava where they turn the lava into the HVAC system?
That's a good question. Would I know this?
Sounds like a remembering shit from, I guess that would be an intelligence check?
I have a rank in knowledge crime.
Knowledge crime would be applicable here, absolutely.
All right.
Man.
Can I get a bonus?
I'll give you a +2 because you spent quite a bit of time down in the Cogs.
All right, 22 then.
22. I'm not going to send you the map of the dungeon, obviously, but you're familiar with that particular area of the Cogs. Essentially, the Cogs is so named because it's part of like the underground area of Sharn. When you get so far down, like the weight from all of the above layers literally like crushes the rock down into lava. And there is a section down near like where the lava is free flowing, where it's essentially an HVAC system where like you have unskilled laborers working in just like horrifically dangerous conditions and taking the heat from that lava, putting it through pipes and using it to like heat residences and cook food and send heat to the upper parts of the wards.
I always thought that door was to a lair, but I never checked it out.
I remember that door. That's
I mean,
funny.
there's quite a bit down there. There's thunder lizards, there's gang activity, radiation. Merrick's has plenty of Warforged servants down there, especially south of that old Temple of the Silver Flame. But if you can breach all of that, I can tell you exactly where that fucker is located. You can rip his head off. That solves a lot of my current problems.
Well, that's what we're here to do.
And that's step one.
Well, I'd say
step
step one
one.
is getting rid of what's his face?
Merrick's. Merrick's.
No,
Alright.
our
The
outsider
The
friend.
inevitable that my boyfriend summoned to protect me.
We can do this one of two ways. We can call him in here and gank him, or I can try and research a way to use my blood ties to Brian to dismiss him peacefully.
That might be a good idea. While you do that, I think I might take a trip to the library to see if there's any particular weaknesses something like that has.
Excellent. Well, I'm that's where I would go to research too, so why don't we head there now?
Oh, it's a date.
Oh,
Better
okay.
idea.
Um,
The
She,
knight is attracted to Luciano. Got it.
Emily reaches into her
Oh.
pocket, and she is going to pull out a small dragon shard inscribed with a whole bunch of numbers. This is my dragon card, and she's going to hand it to Luciano. Above this tavern is Lord's March Bank. I have an account there. I don't know what's in that. I don't remember what's in that account because I haven't been in this city in years. But anything in that account is yours.
Holy fuck. All right,
Thanks for
TK,
saving
we got a
me.
pit stop. You're
All right,
welcome.
I like
It
this idea.
is.
I
It
gotta
is-
see. I like touching the money at the bank. I
It
like
might not
smelling
be
it.
your entire inheritance, Luciano, but it is a sizable chunk of it.
Honestly, it most likely will be more than enough, Emily. And you know what? For what it's worth, I'm happy you're alive, and I think you should stick around and see this through with us.
I wish I shared your sentiment. I still don't know how the hell I'm going to break all of this to Brian.
Well,
We can do it slowly. I'm sure he'll be happy to see his brother again. If he's
Any plans on how you want to break it to him? Or I hope you're not planning on killing him.
fuck, but
He said
no.
no. He said no many times. Do not fear that.
Okay, well,
I'll just go have a chat with them. It'll be a loving brotherly reunion, and I'm not
chat.
gonna
You
ask for
show
money,
your
but if
you show your face in your family home, he's immediately going to know what's up.
what's up?
Exactly. You step into your family home and announce and reveal yourself as Luciano Lachance, his entire life shatters.
Well, I've been disappeared for 10 years. I can stay disappeared, and we can meet in secret.
I just hope you have a plan, and I hope it doesn't involve breaking his heart.
Don't plan on it.
Thank you.
Emily, you know what the most important step a person can take?
What?
It's the next one. And we're gonna keep trucking.
That's a great headliner.
I guess that leads into my final question of you, which is what is to become of Project Fesmara?
well, once Merrick's is out of the way, I suppose there's. I mean, I have no goals in sight after that.
Yeah, we can restart it and do it the right way. I
What is
think
the
if we
right way?
bring it public, let people invest in it, be transparent about what it does, let people enlist in it, volunteer to enter into it. I'm sure there's many people who'd be willing to, chip in 10 gold here, 10 gold there. And if enough people do that, we should have more than enough coin.
And the people who die before we get enough investment?
Well, tough bounce for them. That's the way that the world has been for millennia at this point. What's waiting another 10, 20 years? Just because
People
The
who die in
solving the
19
current
years.
problems.
If we wait
the
20
knight's
years,
going to. The knight will put a hand on her shoulder and say, "Listen, Emily. We can't afford to rush such a project. It didn't go well the first time, clearly, and it won't go well the second. Countless more lives will be taken, or countless more lives will be saved if we take our time and do it well than if we rush it forward and get it done."
I suppose you're right. I feel bad for the people if our project takes 20 years who die of an infection in the 19th year of development.
Well,
There's
That
only
is
so much we can
unfortunately
do.
how life works.
what do you think
Somebody
happened
died
before
the
they
day
discovered
before.
the restoration? You know, these things take time. Progress moves slowly. It's not gonna happen overnight.
It was going to
Some
happen
people just get
overnight until
unlucky.
you meddling kids showed up.
Oh my god. Yeah, right. I'm leaving.
Well, that,
You're just a sad sack. I'm out of here.
I'm sorry, I
that's
don't.
that's until Merit capitalizes on it and makes it so you have to pay 10 gold per soul,
I agree, Merrick's needs to die.
and then a monthly subscription or some shit.
Fine, you've made your point. decide on a plan of action. I suppose I have some scrying I need to do.
I would say we pick up the money. We see if it's enough to go for a little fishing trip to get some of that equipment.
Fuck yeah.
We do some research on our little guest, unwanted guest.
Yeah. That sounds great. Emily, you cool with hanging out with him for a little bit if you're just going to be doing some scrying?
Hanging out with who? Duke? Didn't he walk off?
No. Our outsider friend.
Shamat,
Me?
I don't think he's gonna let me leave this inn room even if I wanted to.
All right. Don't
Well,
hurt
on the bright
yourself.
side, I don't think anyone's going to be able to come after you.
Hooray!
We will
I'm
at least be helpful
perfectly-
in that regard.
Hooray! I'm perfectly safe. That's the reason I have to
Alright.
send you out with my bank card or my bank gem.
Oh yeah, what's your pin? You can
Yeah.
whisper that in my ear.
It's just put the dragon shard up to the teller. They'll know who you are.
Ah, okay. Alright, well, off to the bank.
All right. August, you've been a little bit quiet. Do you say anything?
Nothing I've already said to her, like, technically 10 minutes ago, but technically that was like 2 weeks ago, so it's been.
Alright. Do you say anything to the rest of the party now that they're all awake?
Uh, he's gonna say, let's get some money, guys.
Let's get some money, guys. Alrighty.
We deserve a paycheck, I suppose.
Hardy deserves a paycheck. Alright.
Hey there, August. Does that cigar smell ever bother you?
Yeah, I mean, no. Once you smoke your 20th pipe, they all feel the same.
You only need more.
If you ever want to have some of this smell juice to ease the scent, let me know.
Smell juice.
I'm always making more.
Let me. August will. Does he have the bottle in his hand?
Yeah, just
Sure.
like offering it to you.
Yeah, he's gonna spray on his wrist and smell it.
Does he like the smell?
I mean,
It's very floral, very light, very tasteful,
no, not fruity, right?
not fruity.
Okay. I like this. How do you? Is this what brand is this? I don't think I've seen this before.
It's Kuzan brand.
Wait, say again.
It's Kuzan brand.
Who's gonna?
I made it.
Cruise
Oh,
on, Cusco. Okay.
I'm.
I love flowers. Flowers are so pretty, and they have such amazing smells. So I extract the oils from them, condense them into a bottle, and use it as scent.
I say you do a fine job. You should sell it.
Once I'm done with my writing,
Hmm.
that's a retirement journey.
Yeah, did you guys mention that to him? Like, you guys just got the fucking story of a century and you're telling him not to publish it?
No, he can publish it after.
Yeah, after.
We don't want Merrick's to know we're coming to assassinate you.
Yeah, how do you feel about getting the story of the century and then just like, nah, I'm not gonna publish that? Are you just okay
Yeah.
with that?
No, I mean, like in the war, I probably didn't publish some things immediately because, like, if
Alright.
we have some plans in the making, we don't need our enemy knowing about our plans until after they're done.
Okay.
It's like you wouldn't like.
I'm not a greedy journalist. As long as I
I
have the
don't know
story
what
and I
type
can
of
publish it
paparazzi
someday.
you're playing. I'm just trying to get a sense of it, is all.
No. Think of me as paparazzi. Think of me as like just someone who likes the truth,
Alright.
not someone greedy for a headline.
You're one of those journalists that goes to war-torn countries and puts themselves on the front lines to get the best pictures.
Yeah,
Exactly.
he's a war
You're
journalist,
an
essentially.
ethical journalist. Wonderful.
Exactly.
Alright.
I am a sovereign. It'd be weird if I was unethical.
Alright, I made a party token for you guys, so this is the big map of Stormreach. I may have
Yay!
AI'd it a bit to make it a little bit more readable. So don't mind the random bums and shit. But
You
there
might want to
are,
make it wider.
I think I might modify this a little bit better to make it a bit wider. There's a number of
Yeah.
major districts in the city. Obviously,
I
there's
mean,
the harbor. There's the
you can do
market.
that in Roll20.
Hold on. Let me
But
do.
is it gonna JPEG the shit out of our JPEG?
It might. Hold on. Let me.
One,
Wider.
two,
40
one,
by
two.
40. Hold on. I'm gonna stretch this.
40 by
Oh,
40? That's just a bigger square.
hmm. Oh no, I want to do. All right, so I want to do height 25.
I mean, honestly, use the big thing to just make it look a good size and then size it down afterwards.
All right, hold on. Let
Does that make
me
sense?
like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that looks better. All right.
Sure.
To the bank, to the bank, to the bank.
Oh, oopsie. I want. I just put the map on the tokens layer. I did put the map on the tokens layer.
Oh, also, okay, should we go to find Duke with huge sacks of gold, or should we go and find him now?
We
I
should probably
think,
find him now.
yeah,
So
before we
hey,
get.
so is where is Duke run off to?
Oh, actually, should we buy like
Duke has. Go ahead.
we should probably buy non-lethal silver weapons.
Or
So, a baseball bat?
Well, in case
We're going
he
east
swaps
end.
over, it might be good to just have lethal damage that works on him. Or non-lethal damage, I mean.
I
What would
mean,
be-
we could
Oh.
just get like some dimensional shackles or something. I don't know if those are real, but it's
I don't know what
it's
that
said it
is.
and it sounds
Depend-
real.
Depends what's for sale, I suppose. Anywho, where is Duke run off to?
Duke has went to the nearest bar.
You're literally in a
And-
bar. So I suppose from there,
A different bar, not the same bar.
they just walk out of the room and just at the bar. All right, then you were in what's it called? You're probably in
Oh,
like
sweet.
the Ruby Tavern across the marketplace.
Which
Well,
one are we in again?
basically, have
A lot of alcohol, a lot of spirits. Alternatively, you could be in like the Wayward Lobster down by like the harbor, which is a lot more like groggy pirate sort of liquor.
he just goes to whatever's nearest, and he'll
Alright.
basically order a bottle of liquor. It really doesn't matter. He just points at one and pays for it.
Are we going bottom shelf or are we going top shelf liquor, good sir?
Probably middle shelf. Whatever has the least amount of effort for his point.
Point directly at the middle shelf. Spend 1 gold and you'll have a very decent bottle of brandy that you can nurse over the
Nice.
next like hour or so. There's not a whole lot going on that area of the city. Maybe some nobles in the back of the tavern having a conversation. People coming in, what's it called, selling things. Guy comes in, orders a big glass, like a shot of like pure broccoli juice, and just drowns it in like a single tap. Not a whole lot going on, unfortunately.
Duke's gonna pull out a candle and put it right next to him and light it. And he's gonna ask the bar man, any chance y'all got any milk?
Warm milk and a dirty kobold is a Stormreach specialty, good sir.
Yeah, just the milk by itself.
Alright.
She really wasn't into alcohol.
He says after ordering a giant
He
bottle
is
of
a silver
brandy.
flame.
He gets you a thing. He gets you a glass of milk.
He's gonna put the milk in front of the candle.
Alright. The milk is now in front of the candle.
Yeah, and he's just gonna sit there. Like, there's gonna be moments where he's slowly sipping and then he's just rushing it down his throat.
Is this a SpongeBob reference?
Interesting.
What?
Alright.
No, I don't think it's a SpongeBob reference.
So Duke sits alone. He enjoys nursing his brandy. rest of party make your way out of the Phoenix Tavern and make your way to the bank, which is conveniently like directly above the tavern. Like you can definitely tell as you're exiting the tavern, this tavern was built in what was probably like old vaults for the Lord's March Bank. You guys head up. You walk up like 30 seconds of stairs, walk in the front door of the bank, which is convenient because all of the banking in Eberron is controlled by House Kundarak, which is the major dwarven house. You walk inside. It's a fairly large bank. I don't think I need a battle map for here unless you guys do something really unexpected. You guys walk in. It's a fairly large building, all things considered. Like, there's a gigantic foyer, like good, like 50 feet wide, incredibly tall ceiling, and there's like 4 people in the entire bank, including the 2 tellers, along with you guys. Like, it is massively oversized for what it needs to be. You'll see like these 2 gigantic levers on the left and right side of the
Kitty cat.
wall. Presumably for some sort of large alarm. But you guys walk up to the bank teller. You see a pair of dwarves there, obviously dragon marked. The first guy waves you over and says, "Welcome to the Lord's March Bank of House Kundarak. What can I help you with today?"
Good day, sir. Just looking to check my balance and withdraw all of it.
Assuming you hand him the shard.
Yep.
All right. He looks at the shard. You see him cast some sort of spell on it. You can spellcraft him if you'd like.
Nope.
He looks at it, looks up at you. "Yes, ma'am?"
I smile and nod.
"Alrighty." He says, "All right, give me one moment." He pulls out a quill. Actually, no.
In platinum, please, sir.
1 second. He's not even gonna pull out a quill. They're far too fancy for that. He pulls out like a sheet of paper. He waves his wrist at it, and suddenly a whole bunch of text appears on the piece of paper. And he's gonna hand that piece of paper over to you, including all of the deposit boxes, sir. Including all of the deposit boxes, ma'am. He corrects himself.
Thank you. Appreciate that. I know it's confusing.
Right. See session stuff for the piece of paper he hands you.
Oh.
Give me one moment.
You see a coinage value of 10,000 platinum currently under deposit box, and about 17 individual deposit boxes with various items in them.
See.
Okay.
Zombie? The fuck?
Okay, so definitely get me all the deposit boxes.
Yes, sir. Or yes, ma'am. Walks off.
Okay. Huddle up, everybody. Look at this sheet of paper and just read that top line.
Account number. I mean, that's
Account number 22751.
Okay, no, the first line that means anything.
Oh, damn.
Account number 22751.
Yeah, I was more so saying, I was thinking like 10,000 gold would be a lot. 10,000 fucking platinum.
How much? I forgot how much. 10,000. That's 100.
That's 100.
It's a fucking 100 grand.
Christ.
Plus, it looks like we're about to get fucking kitted and potions and fucking gear and this might be the best fucking day of my life.
You see August just
Liquid
hugging.
ham! Oh my gosh, there's liquid ham!
Okay. All right. Okay.
August is hugging, well, Luciano, just like breathily hugging him. It's
All
like,
right. So here's the thing. This is my inheritance, but you guys are my fucking best friends, so I'll give you all 1,000 platinum.
I appreciate it. You've been a real game player ever since we met.
Okay. I think we all take 1,000 platinum and we leave some sitting in there for an emergency rainy day fund in case you want to buy like a fucking island with a castle on it or something.
Better idea. Why don't we use the excess to fish up all the extra crazy awesome gear from the ship?
Yeah, we can rent a boat. We could just rent a boat.
Do we think that's going to cost more than 5,000 platinum between all of us?
I mean, how much is that? How much is get a boat around here? You think?
Like a salvage. Okay, fuck it.
I mean,
Yeah.
5,000 platinum is like buying your own air. Like 5,000 gold or 50,000 gold is like buying your own airship level of money.
I'd say we can try to fish up that airship and maybe fix it up. And we can
Right,
have it in
that
there.
is definitely within your current your options with this amount of money.
Wait,
Oh.
fixing that airship with the airship that's like the size of a small town?
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
you can roll me a praise on the airship you guys crashed.
Yeah, I don't think the airship's gonna be intact, but yeah, let's fucking
I mean, didn't she tell us how much she spent on it?
yeah, it was like 1 million, was it not?
Around that, yes.
So that's 100,000. Well, that's not 100,000 platinum. Is it? Is it
It is
100,000?
So that'd be about 10
That's
times the amount of
100,000.
money you have here. So you probably couldn't buy one of those, but like a more middle of the line airship you guys could probably afford.
It's the economy.
What happened to that? I heard that you guys hijacked a airship in Woat. What happened to that one?
That was
That
a
that
little one.
yeah, that was a pretty small
That
one,
is
didn't you? One.
That is a sky car that is still parked outside the train station in Sharn.
Yeah.
Probably's been
Uh,
stolen at this point.
Wiping a tear from his eye, Luciano turns to August and he's like, "Remember when we conned that one guy on the train to give us like 1,000 gold and we thought we were gonna be rich?"
I think this is God telling us some or some greater thing.
We are on the right path, my friends.
Hey,
Okay. Uh okay. Let's all right, hang on. My head is spinning a little bit.
okay. Take August is gonna sit down.
Do you need some alcohol?
Do you need some liquid? Do you need some? I'm gonna look through August's pocket what he has in his hand.
Yeah,
Uh,
give me can you just give me a cigarette, August?
August will give him his pipe.
Hell yeah.
Uh,
All right.
Around this time, the dwarf is going to come back and he's going to say, Miss Dawnblade,
Yes, sir.
some of your deposit boxes, some of the items in your deposit box are refusing to move. Can you come into the vault in the back with us real quick?
Oh God.
Oh, that must be number 17. Oh, hang on. Yep.
She says she wants to speak to you before she leaves.
Sure.
Oh no. Oh no.
Just me, or can my friends come too?
Are they all with you?
Oh, they are. They're my retinue.
All right, come on back.
Sure.
Just don't touch anything.
No, don't worry. Don't worry.
All right.
Yeah, Kusan hands him a small envelope.
Hands the
Huh?
dwarf a small envelope.
Yes, as a thank you, and like not and like bows and thank you.
All right. The dwarf looks at that confused, but he'll pocket the envelope.
Listen,
Damn, we're tipping bank tellers now? What does this
Okay.
world come
This
to?
is getting out of hand.
it's called living lifestyle, my friend.
All
Can't believe
right.
they just don't pay him enough.
The
They
dwarf
fucked up.
leads you guys into the back of the vault. Obviously, this is an incredibly secured area. You see like giant adamantine doors. You see rows and rows of deposit boxes. You see armed guards everywhere. You see these like giant glowing blue Kenneth crystals that are clearly like powering giant walls of force. He is going to reach over into one of the deposit boxes, pull out a pen, look at you, and says, "Right, all right. Since this is a large withdrawal, if you don't mind, I'd like to just do this one at a time. So for coinage, you said you wanted everything, yes?
Um, yes.
All right.
Wait,
And how will you be taking that in platinum?
that okay. Out of character. Are we tracking coin weight?
Yes.
Yes.
He is about to
Yes.
hand you like several hundred pounds of platinum. That's why he's
Okay.
asking.
I can you. I can take it.
No. Okay.
Hey,
Hang on. Have we gone cashless yet in this society?
No.
I guess that's what the crystal is for, huh?
That's one of the things she's working on, yes. So he is going to pull out about 200 pounds of raw coinage.
Okay.
And it's just bags and bags full of platinum pieces. And he's going to say
Okay.
10,000 platinum, sir.
How many
Okay.
bags is it?
Hang on.
Uh,
I think we need to hold off. How many locations? Do you have locations all over the country, or is it specifically just this bank?
of course, sir. This is just the local branch of House Kundarak.
Okay, so I could say go back to Sharn, and this will all be waiting for me in Sharn also.
One second, getting a knock at the door.
You know,
Okay.
what we can do? We can just load all this shit up on the spaceship thing, or like the little like airship thing we have.
That
And it's
is
like
true.
I feel like
I
that, and we just lock that shit tight. You know?
Yeah, I think we line our pockets right now. We all take like, I don't know, like 100 platinum or something, and then on our way out of town so that we're not like, because I feel like we're gonna get robbed if we're just walking through the town with a cart filled with platinum.
Yeah, we get shanked.
How much carry? I have quite a bit of carrying capacity left on me. I
Eight.
can carry like 250 more pounds until like, before heavy load.
Yeah, I understand that, but then it's still gonna be the same problem of us just having like you're just gonna have bags of platinum slung over your shoulders. We're gonna be
Wait, what if we just
drawing the most amount of attention.
I have an idea. So what if we take a little bit of money, go buy some bags of holding, and come back and get the rest out?
Oh my
Uh,
God, do bags of holding exist in this universe?
I'm pretty sure they do. If they're this like kind of like magically capitalism, then yeah, probably. You know, if that's the
Bro,
real word.
there's light rails. There is
Yeah,
freaking light rails that travel the speed of light.
yeah. It would be funny if they didn't have bags of holding. Like, oh, what the fuck you talking about, bitch? You don't. We
Okay, Kuzan, this is why you're part of the team, man. Yeah, fuck yeah, we'll go get a bag of holding. Or shit, why don't
I
we
agree.
all get bags of holding?
Oh, that's so sweet. You're so kind. Here, take this. And he hands you an envelope.
What's in the envelope? I open it up.
Wait, one sec. Oh, I'm just finishing up. And then
Oh,
let's see.
handouts. This man has handouts for his characters.
Oh, so one sec, and then I'll DM it to you. Okay, it's catered.
Oh, hell yeah. All right. I mean, not what I was expecting, but fucking hey. How long you been in the prosciutto game?
My family farm back home. My family runs a rather successful farm. We have pigs. It's primarily aged beef and corn.
Wait, so is it?
They're successful.
I gingerly try and take a bite of it. Is this the prosciutto, or do I have to redeem this like a voucher?
No, it's there. It's in there.
Oh, nice. Yeah. All right. I snack on the prosciutto.
You just give him Italian delicacy in like a mail envelope.
Okay, you know what would pair great with this now that we're fucking rich? Let's get some wine and cheese. How much more of this shit you got, Kuzan?
Many, many more.
Flamey-o Hotman. Oh, we're gonna have a great night.
I imagine his pockets are just full of like linguine, just like pouring out linguine.
This
Or
guy-
something like that.
Hi there, editing Dylan here with the terrible microphone. So, at this point in the footage, I came back after the party was having a big discussion, and we ended up taking about a 10-minute break before I turned my recording software off. So, that's what I'm here. That's why there's a random break in the footage here. Sorry. Is we left things with the party in the bank, and a bank teller offering them a good 200 pounds of raw silver in coinage.
Yes. I think that was more logistically speaking. I think where we left off was him taking us to one of the
Big vaults.
lockboxes who won't move.
Yes. So currently the party is in the back of Lord's March Bank. You have been asking about a withdrawal. He asked you how you want your money. because he wants to deal with these lockboxes one at a time.
Yep.
And you said you wanted a checkbook instead, essentially?
Oh, wait, yeah. Do we just want a checkbook instead, and then we can save money buying bags of holding? Because I'm sure they're not cheap.
What? I
The
mean,
question, but
you
the
can
thing
get
with
a handy haversack for about 1,500, I think.
What's a handy haversack?
It's like a bag of holding, but it carries slightly less. But whenever you want something, you can get it as like a swift action.
Move action.
Oh. Okay,
but
fuck it.
the way I see it,
Good sir, what are the odds you peddle handy haversacks at this bank?
I imagine you could probably find one outside in the marketplace.
Say no more. Please give me 500 platinum, right? That's 5,000 gold.
Yep.
We will be right back.
Here you go, sir.
All right. I take the coin pouch and we walk to the market quick.
You just
We'll be back in
immediately
5 minutes.
run back.
5
All right.
minutes. Just to make this go a little bit smoother and not take 2 hours.
Hold on. Let me go look up the price of this item. Yeah, bag of holding is something you can easily find in a place like Stormreach. You will buy it off a bunch of adventurers who apparently are sick of fighting kobolds. You can buy a Type 1 bag. This will hold 250 pounds for 2,500. Or if you want to spend the full 5 grand, we can get you a Type 2 bag, which can hold up to 500 pounds.
Oh shit. Wait, what if all 5 of us got handy haversacks?
A handy haversack. That is also a common enough item that I'm not going to roll for it. A handy haversack costs 2 grand, but it can only hold up to about 100, 120 pounds. So it can hold a lot less, but it's much more convenient.
How much does roughly 2,000 platinum weigh?
2,000 platinum, or the 10,000? Are you asking?
Can we
2,000.
convert it can't we convert it to gems and it'll be way easier?
That would
Oh,
involve going to a money changer, but yes.
Oh, would it? Fuck.
surely the bank offers that service, no?
I
Yes,
would imagine,
that's what a
but
money changer is. That's why he asked you how you wanted your money. But okay, 2,000 platinum is 40 pounds.
Okay,
I think we could carry
Zero-
those whole 10,000 easily.
40 pounds for 2,000 platinum? Yeah, okay, so we just need handy haversacks and we got plenty of room to spare.
Alright, how many handy haversacks do you guys want to buy?
Can we just get 5 of them?
That'd be 10
do we
grand.
really need one for each of us though?
Well, because everybody's going to get 2,000 platinum.
Oh, well, okay. So how much is the fee if we ask for that out in gems?
How many? What sort of gems were you looking
But
for?
it's literally less than
Uh,
that. The max
Well, just
weight
to
of the-
reduce carry weight, because 1,000 coins is gonna be a lot.
What if?
Isn't that like 10 pounds?
But it's in the haversack.
Okay, are you right now? You're buying a haversack? Yes or no?
Yes.
How many?
I want one. If you want one, buy one.
I'll
It's
buy
on,
one.
It's on me.
I'll buy one, but I have how much is that?
2 grand.
How much money do I have?
All right, just to
Wait.
save money, why don't we get like 1 or 2, and then just have that guy carry the money, and we'll just keep the money on our own sheets for the sake of like.
I'm good with that. That sounds like a good plan because
Yeah, okay. I'll hang on to me and August. August, okay, man, we'll split this, but everybody has a share, okay?
Alright,
right.
so you buy 2 handy haversacks.
Yep.
Luciano and August both get a handy haversack. So that costs you 400 platinum, so you still have 100 platinum left.
Wait,
That is enough to carry all the gold, all the platinum, no?
I think so. Yeah.
Yes, right?
That is enough to carry, but they'll both be just full of money.
Okay. Yeah, we can drop it on some
Okay.
guy off the Empire State Building if we really wanted to.
Alright, so you buy 2 handy haversacks, so write that down on your character sheets. The 2 of you
Alright.
guys have... Again, the backpacks themselves only weigh like 5 pounds, but essentially you now have 2 magic backpacks, and I'm assuming you put the rest of the money in the backpacks?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, so that means you guys have that means 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. So that means you guys have 6,000 platinum in 2 bags. So each of you is carrying 3,000 platinum, which is a huge amount of money.
Excellent. Excellent.
So write all that down.
So we have 60,000 gold.
Roughly, yes.
Okay. Perfect.
That assumes you're putting the change from the haversacks in the bags as well. Yeah.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
All right. So you deal with the money. Then the dwarf moves to the first deposit box and says, "Right. So this is the first box. It is full of Kyber dragon shards, various qualities, and he is going to open the door, and you're going to see a small box about the size of like a computer monitor, and it is absolutely filled with just dragon shards, like small dragon shards, large dragon shards, flawed dragon shards, a whole bunch of like tiny ass like dragon shard fragments. Like someone has clearly smashed a whole bunch of shards in here. There's like hundreds of them in here, various qualities.
I forgot, what do dragon shards do again?
A whole bunch of stuff.
Okay, okay, gotcha.
Nothing
Uh,
terribly high quality, but you do see you have a number of shards in here.
I gotcha. And Lucian, do you want to put
Will
these
you be
crystals?
withdrawing these?
Okay. What do you want to do with these? Can we sell them? What are they good for?
That would be a spellcraft check of what they're useful for, or an appraise check if you want to
I
know
believe
approximate
Hansel
value.
mentioned they were good for crafting.
They are
Okay.
they are essentially crafting materials, yes.
I'll appraise them. August, you spellcraft them.
All right,
Gotcha.
27 easily. If you just want to turn this into money, you guys don't. Yeah, these are Kyber dragon shards. You know, there's a few different types of them. Siberys dragon shards are basically magic batteries. Kyber dragon shards are the opposite. So these like suck up magic. These would be useful if you wanted to build like an anti-magic field, or if you wanted to like summon a beholder, or like if someone had like a big wild surge and you wanted to like stop that. These are big anti-magic batteries essentially.
Okay.
Might be definitely useful in crafting. Probably worth like 3 or 4,000 gold.
Okay. I don't know. I say we leave these here for a rainy day.
Okay.
We could take like want to take like 20 of them? Is that a reasonable amount to have on hand for our crafting needs?
Absolutely. Well, do you want like a
All
bunch
right.
of small shards? Do you want just like one very large shard? Nothing terribly high quality here, but there are just a bunch of dragon shards.
Okay, how about we take 5 large ones and 15 medium ones?
Okay, write it down in your character sheet.
Okay.
You've got 5 like fist-sized Kyber dragon shards, and 15 like so that's probably like 1,000 gold worth of dragon shards. Essentially, you've got.
Okay.
Might be useful if you ever wanted to make a wand of dispel magic.
Beautiful. Too bad we don't have an artificer anymore, eh?
If only you guys knew an artificer. It's almost like you're in a artificer's bank account.
Oh yeah, wait, that's right.
He
All
leads you to the next deposit box, and he says there are potions of resisting fire.
Everybody want one?
There are 9 of them in total.
I'll take one.
Sure.
May as well take one.
Yep. Listen, any of this stuff, you like it, take it.
All right,
All
so
right.
everybody
Well,
takes
you
a
only checked
potion
out
of
the
resist
first.
fire.
What of Duke? We must
Oh,
take things
shit.
for him.
Did we not get him while I was gone?
No one's gotten Duke.
I thought
Oh,
we could. I thought we went there first to go.
Nope, you guys went to the bank first.
I could have sworn we said we were gonna go get Duke first.
Nope, that's not what I heard.
Oh my
Already
lord.
suddenly realizes
I
they
think
don't have Duke.
I think what happened was we were like, okay, we'll get Duke, and then we were thinking about.
I
the
had
bank
my
and
scene, and then everyone went straight to the bank.
Oh my god.
I thought
Yeah.
that scene meant we got you. That's what I thought it meant. I thought
Yeah.
like describing where you at
I
was
think-
us getting you.
I'm gonna be real. I think Kev said, "Okay, so y'all are at the bank."
Yes. So
Yeah.
That's
party
what
is
happened.
now in the middle of withdrawing their things, and they realize they don't have a Duke. What do you do?
Oh God.
Somebody
What
go
are we
get Duke.
doing?
he's probably at a pub somewhere. There's like 1,000 of them in this town, but you know,
Does anyone here know the layout of this place good?
I do.
okay.
Which pub do we think he would be at? I mean, based on the fact that we didn't see him leaving that pub. He'd probably go to the next nearest one. Or what type of person do you think he is? Would he go to a pub where there's lots of nice people, lots of gangsters, lots of pirates?
I mean, I
So
feel like
chill.
he just found out his sister died, so he probably just wants to get tanked as fast as possible, right?
I mean, I would maybe where the pirates go, like down by the harbor. There's probably has the strongest alcohol in town.
Sirs, I hate to interrupt, but please do not have such a loud conversation inside the vault.
Okay.
Should we just finish what we're doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What do
I'll-
we if something looks good for Duke, we'll take that for Duke then. Grab
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll take 5 potions. Duke gets a fire potion also.
All right,
What
what do you want to do with
What's
the
the caster
remaining?
level on those?
These are caster level 3 potions, so they would resist 10 points of fire for 3 minutes.
I think good sir, anything that we don't take, we'll just keep in storage for withdrawal at a later date.
All right, so you're only withdrawing 5 potions?
For now, yes.
On fire
Everybody
potions.
equitable to that?
Taken.
Yes.
Sounds good.
All right, we also have an enchanted belt of some kind, and there was no,
Did they quite?
there was not any explanation of what it is.
Interesting. August?
I'll put it on.
Right on it. Right on the money.
For the belt?
I got 23.
23. This is a belt of battle, and I think you know exactly what that thing does.
I don't know what it does.
Fred has one.
I don't.
Oh
I'm-
boy.
It's been. Do you realize how long I played Fred? How long I haven't played Fred for? Like a long
Alright.
time, man. I don't
Well
remember.
over a year.
What?
Oh, okay.
More? Maybe more. Maybe more.
This is a belt. It is a enchanted item. It's worth a few thousand gold. When you wear it, it gives you a bonus to initiative, and it has 3 charges. You can spend those charges to get extra actions.
That's fun.
All right.
That's not
I
bad.
do not need this. I have my big belt. As he pats
think-
his belt.
I think that should go to Duke or TK personally.
We'll take it, and then Duke and I will decide when we find him.
I will strap it on.
Gotta
to
remember,
TK.
Duke did get an agility belt.
Oh yeah.
that's
true.
right.
Duke
Okay.
it does have a belt equipped, yes.
Yeah, TK, you can have that. I could use it too, but I'm probably gonna buy myself a dexterity belt so I can be even more nimble than ever before.
That's
Oh,
true.
you-
I can't quite benefit from that.
Yeah, I think you'll go crazy with that thing.
August will strap
Kevin, do you
him
want
in.
to send me the stats of the funny belt?
Yep, it is. It's a belt. It gives you +2 initiative. It gets 3 charges per day. You can blow a certain number of charges to basically get extra actions in the round.
Oh,
That's fucking awesome. All
It
right,
is pretty cool.
boy.
enjoy that, good sir.
Yeah.
Alright,
next box.
next item in the 4th deposit box, we have a single potion of good hope.
Is it just like can I roll spellcraft, or you can just tell us what that is?
What's your spellcraft bonus?
6.
Alright, Good Hope is a bard spell. It's kind of like Heroism. It's basically you get like +2 to all your rolls. The main thing that separates Good Hope from Heroism is 1, it only lasts a minute, so this potion will only last 5 minutes opposed to like 50 hours. 2, Good Hope actually affects damage rolls, in addition to d20 rolls. And 3, Good Hope is a 4th level spell, meaning you can't put it in a potion. Like it's not. You can only put 3rd level or up spells in potions.
Oh,
You shouldn't be able to put 4th level spells in potions. It's
That's
not
fun.
possible.
Apparently it is possible because it's in a potion.
According to this label, this potion is impossible.
Who wants this thing to make you more hopeful, so to speak?
Yes, it gives you a +2
I
morale
have
bonus
a
on
lot,
saving
a
throws,
lot.
attack rolls, skill checks, and weapon damage rolls.
Molly.
You want it? You want it?
No.
All right. Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's give it to
Take that.
our. Yeah.
What?
I was gonna
What?
say let's give it to our rogue, but whoever said they want it is fine.
Yeah.
Alright, write it down. You have a potion of good hope, caster level 5.
Yeah, man. This rogue is eating tonight, man. He's eating tonight.
Okay,
Scrumptious.
wait. So am I getting that?
I mean,
Or
you want
Kuzan
it?
can have it.
When that inheritance hits.
All right, I'll take it. I'll take it for now.
Alright,
Write
good.
down you
Got
have
it.
a potion of good hope, caster level 5.
Alright, good. Alright.
He
Okay.
moves. He moves to the next. He moves to the next deposit box, and he's gonna open it up, and it's just an absolute shit ton of cure moderate wounds potions. And
How
he's-
many?
Everybody
many?
want 2?
20.
20.
Oh,
20.
Wait,
How
or
many
does
of us are
everybody get 4? No.
If you're splitting it 5 ways, that's 4 potions each.
Holy
Damn, okay.
shit.
All right, perfect. Everybody grab 4 of these suckers. Grab 4 for Duke.
Okay,
The,
moderate.
the
I
bank teller
have
says,
to-
"I believe all of these
um,
were made by our guest."
Oh, hell
What are they
yeah.
potions of?
our guest.
Yes.
Wait, how many?
Moderate healing.
There you go.
Everyone
Oh.
gains 5 potions of cure, or 4 potions of cure moderate healing.
What caster level?
Caster level 3, so this is 2d3 or 2d8
Wait,
plus 3.
Is this cure moderate or cure light?
Cure moderate.
Moderate.
Oh shit. Okay.
These are very powerful healing potions. This is like 2,000 gold of healing potions.
Oh shit. We're eating tonight, boys. We're
Yeah, we
eating.
got blessed. Emily's my
You
best
said
friend
level
now.
3?
You had to.
These are caster
Emily's
level
new
3
best friend.
potions, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
He moves to the next deposit box. We have a number of scrolls here. All of them are of the same spell, and that is of haste.
How many scrolls are there?
5,
5.
sir.
Who can do scrolls over here?
I can. I purposely put a couple ranks into UMD.
Anybody can use a scroll. This is Eberron.
Anybody can use a scroll in Eberron.
Oh,
Everybody want one?
I'll take one.
Sure.
These are caster level
what
5
caster-
scrolls of haste.
Listen, when Luciano's eating, his friends eat too. All right, don't be shy.
Man's Robin Hood, but
Shano
not
turns
Robin.
down his inheritance, but is okay with looting the shit out of this bank.
He steals from the poor to the poor or the rich to give to the
I steal
poor.
from the everyone and give to the me.
That's
Alright,
the better word.
So
for it.
everyone takes one haste scroll.
One. Only one, yes.
Alright, he moves to the next deposit box. We're not entirely sure what this is. They were also brewed by the alchemist. She says they're liquid ham, and he pulls out what looks to be a standard potion bottle. It's filled with some sort of like brown liquid, and there's a label that's written on it that crudely says liquid ham.
It's
Interesting.
meat. I would
Fuck.
yes.
I think
Please.
it's meat. We haven't really tried it.
All right, I'm not one to try dubious
Ooh.
liquids,
Please.
dubious
I'll do it.
brown
I
liquids.
would adore to have these. At least one of them.
Don't worry. I'm
here you go.
a man of science.
All right, TK Kuzan, all yours.
I will down it.
You're downing it
Fuck yeah.
immediately?
Oh, I don't know what it does.
Yeah, hell yeah, let's
Alrighty.
see what it does.
TK pops open the liquid ham. He starts drinking it, and like, oh man, TK, have you ever drank like pure gravy, or like you ever had
Oh.
like one of those things where it's like this is essentially like a mixture of like gravy and barbecue sauce and Thanksgiving turkey all in one. It is
Oh,
not even
Sounds
like
delicious.
turkey flavored soda. It is essentially
Is it
Thanksgiving
carbonated?
dinner. Do you want it to be carbonated?
Yeah.
It is.
Gross.
This is essentially Thanksgiving dinner in a bottle.
yeah, it's fucking nasty.
I think I'm going to be sick. I will be right back.
All right.
I'll hand it to our favorite journalist, another bottle.
And Mr. Fighter is taking the second one.
Yes.
You have a caster level 5 potion of liquid ham.
You
Yes.
drink it automatically.
Yes, it has a caster level. No, I'm not explaining what that means.
Okay.
I was not surprised when you said there's the caster level. That was actually going to be my first question.
The banker says, the banker shrugs and says, most of these items were not added by our account holder. They were added
Or not
by
what?
they were added by the number 17. I believe these are
What?
all her brews.
I'm
boy.
looking forward to meeting her. I've perused the item list, and I'm very much hoping that she'll accompany us.
Speaking of which, he comes to the next deposit box. We're not sure what these are, and he pulls out 5 potions. They're all labeled identically, and they just say the word "tumbling!" exclamation mark in them. With it's like a standard potion bottle. Someone's put like duct tape across it and written the word "tumbling!" exclamation mark on top of it.
Fuck yes. Do you guys mind if I take a few of these, because I think they're gonna be very fun?
What are they?
Sure.
Where
I
are they?
imagine it's gonna make me do some fucking sweet flips and look really good, and it's gonna be really easy to do it.
Or it's gonna super fling you.
That's also fine.
You have 5 experimental potions of tumbling.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Again, eating good tonight, boys. Eating good tonight.
I'm absolutely famished, father.
You're quite.
Please, can I have some liquid ham?
The next item is a single potion. This one is more of like an inky black potion, and it says the word "thundering voice!" exclamation mark on it.
I think I know what this one is.
Yeah, it sounds fun. I honestly, I think this might be a Duke item. I feel like his beautiful voice booming throughout an entire town. Imagine that.
That is true.
Not
Everybody
booming,
knows.
thundering voice. Very big difference.
Kuzan strokes his
can be
fake
both.
beard that no one noticed he put on and says, quite quiet.
Mm.
Alright,
Such a boomer.
you guys taking that to give to Duke?
Yep.
Duke, you might want to start writing all this stuff down prematurely, because I assume
Yeah.
the party's just going to give all this to you.
We're probably gonna forget to give it to you.
Well, the only thing I think I caught was the potions.
Oh,
You also got 4 Cure Light.
Cure moderate.
Cure
and
moderate
haste.
potions.
Yeah.
4 Cure
got
Moderate
those.
potions. And did you get the Haste potion?
Oh, y'all giving
Yeah.
me a haste potion?
Yeah, so as of right now, you should have
No,
1
haste
resist fire
scrolls.
potion, 1 haste scroll, 4 cure moderate wounds, and now a potion of thundering voice.
Fuck, okay. I feel like
Yeah,
you
a
said
haste
like
potion
4
would only affect
things.
itself, but a haste scroll should affect a couple people, yeah?
Yes, a scroll affects a whole team of people.
Oh, Haste is that's a scroll? I wrote it down as a potion.
Okay, moderate haste scroll.
Okay, here I'll go through them slower.
Was
Are
it
you ready?
scroll of thundering voice potion or
Potion of thundering
Cool.
voice.
Sorry.
Okay. Potion of thundering voice? No, I was listening and I was not hearing Duke gets this.
Yeah, if it's something is for everybody, Duke is included in that everybody.
Okay, I got 3 things here.
Wait,
Okay,
are
Is
so
there a
any of
4th
these-
thing?
do you have resist fire potion?
Oh shit, okay. Grab
Okay,
it.
perfect.
There we go, we're good.
You got everything?
Think so.
And then the thundering voice elixir as well?
Yeah.
Alright.
Are any of these is my white? I look at my box. Are any of them glowing?
You check for disease, poison, and curse, and invisibility. None of those things trigger.
Okay, sweet. I just want to make sure that that one drink wasn't poison.
Yeah, just let me know when you're using that item, just because I forget you have it sometimes.
You're good. No, I will. Don't worry.
Alright, he moves to the next one, and he's gonna pull out what is... Do you guys know what a rosary is?
No.
refreshment.
It's a cross necklace, by the way.
Yeah, it's basically let me get
You're
you a
not man
picture.
of God, apparently.
He'll pull out like a rosary of like the silver flame. It is essentially, you'll see like a little silver flame necklace and like a little silver flame pendant, and it's attached by a bunch of beads to this large silver necklace. Like it's clearly some sort of holy item.
Well, I mean, shit, that kind of also has Duke's name written all over it, unless anybody else here is big into the Eternal
Silver
Flame,
Not
the Silver
particularly.
Flame.
No, I am a sovereign.
Is it a magic item?
Yes, but it was labeled as underwater in our records, so I'm not sure what it does.
August?
Oh, spellcraft.
You can roll me spellcraft.
All right. So I'm just zoning out because we're just listing off shit.
I mean,
Yeah,
you guys,
that's
do you
right
not want
there.
to loot things?
I feel like this is the moment where we need to zone
I mean,
in.
I could put it on if you'd rather.
I found the most Jesus
Oh.
gif out there, by the way.
Yes.
Alright,
mean,
if you put this,
Kevin, you went on a flame touched iron like phase for a minute here. There's so many flame touched iron, and you gave me
There's-
flame touched iron.
Oh my god, there's like 2 flame touched iron items.
All right.
Yeah,
all
but
right.
then when you gave me my magic items, you gave me a flame touch iron.
Yes, because it's a very common metal.
I think you just have a crush on flame touch iron.
I mean, it's a pretty cool property. Anywho, you have
Hey, you
no
see
idea
it?
what it does. You now
You see
Put it
August.
on.
You see August like dink it on his chest, and you hear like a weird metallic dink. That shouldn't be. I don't know what this is. And he
All right.
throws it at TK.
I'm gonna put it on. Let's
Nothing
do this.
Yeah, you put on the rosary. Nothing happens.
Okay, well, we can ask Emily.
Maybe we have to be a man of God.
And
Is it the symbol of the Everflame?
It is the symbol of the
Maybe-
silver flame on it. Yes.
Oh,
Maybe
shit,
we
there we go.
have to be underwater.
What?
Mm.
Presumably, you're not entirely sure, but putting it on does nothing.
Yeah, we can ask Emily when we see her again.
We can stop by the shore on the way home.
All right, but you guys are taking it. If you're taking it, someone needs to write it down.
I'll write it down.
All right.
The last thing she is going to produce is a greatsword.
Oh,
She is going to pull out a large greatsword. It is going to be. Do I still have this written down? I might not have this written down anymore, but I should have it. Is this it? Yes, it is. Okay. So she's gonna pull out this large greatsword. It is going to have a metalish handle. There's going to be a large dragon shard in the hilt of the sword. Like a big long orange dragon shard. The crossguard of the sword is like a jet black. And when you pull out the sword itself and look at it, like it is obviously glowing with like purple white magic.
Fuck yes! Oh my god, this
brother.
is awesome. What does it do?
This is a +2 holy greatsword.
Holy shit!
Yup.
You guys mind?
No, it's all yours, TK. Please decapitate our foes with this thing.
Swords.
This is a incredibly powerful holy artifact. This is a +4 weapon.
Man,
Woo!
man, fucking a piano party over here, man. We can like shake a woman. You get all her banking details. You get all this shit.
Oh,
Oh my God.
yes,
I gotta.
I hope that this next item is just as good as this one.
Well, actually, as he pulls it out, this one doesn't glow with like holy energy or anything, but yeah, actually, that picture that TK posted, that's an accurate depiction of what these weapons look like. These are like silver flame relics. She is going to pull out this small dagger. It is like wicked sharp. It looks exactly the same, sort of like a cross. It's got like a curved blade at the end. It's definitely like a punching dagger of some sort, and it is made of flame-touched iron.
Luciano gets a sinister grin on his face. What does it do?
This is a +3 flame-touched iron dagger. Or
Oh,
flame-touched
God.
iron punching dagger.
It doesn't have any special properties.
It's
Wow.
flame-touched iron. It means it counts as good aligned.
Oh, that's
for fighting
interesting.
demons and devils.
So it's that 1d4 plus 4?
1d4 plus 3 plus dex.
Oh,
Plus 3 plus dex.
holy shit! Man.
And being a plus 3 weapon, it means it also counts as silver and cold iron.
Yeah, okay, I'll take it. I'll sub out that for my masterwork.
I mean, it's a slight upgrade over a masterwork weapon, yeah.
It's better than my Mind Glass short sword, I think, slightly.
Only a minor upgrade.
Yeah. Oh, that's
disappointing.
fine.
I mean, it's not like you haven't found a weapon that's the only weapon you found since you joined the campaign.
That is true.
Surprised you're still
Does
hanging
good
on to your
damage?
rapier.
Does the good damage from the holy double on a crit?
It is a enchantment, so yes, if you confirm a crit, all of the extra dice also double.
Okay. I
Uh,
don't know if the crit is working on this, but I will find out. No, crit is
Okay.
not quite working on it for some reason.
So it's a plus 3 flame
This is a
touched.
plus 3 punching dagger made of flame touched iron.
Instead of rolling a bunch of times, you could just change your crit range for the test.
Yeah, the crit range doesn't seem to be working for some reason.
Huh.
Oh, is it supposed to crit on a 19?
Yeah,
What do you have it written
very
down?
strange. It keeps
Ooh.
reverting to 9. Oh, what the fuck?
When I'm wielding that in my offhand, I don't get my dex of damage though, right?
Don't you get dex to damage with daggers?
Do I?
You're an unchained rogue, right?
Have I been nerfing my fucking offhand this entire time?
Hold
I think
on.
so, dude.
Let me look up Unchained Rogue. Yeah. So you're finesse training, yeah? So you
Yes.
get weapon finesse, you can pick one weapon to use with weapon finesse. Oh, you only get one weapon. So for weapon finesse, I'm assuming you picked rapier.
Yes, which is why I'm using my rapier still.
Okay, yeah, so you get dex to damage with rapiers, but not with daggers, but you pick a second weapon at 11th and a third at 19th level.
Okay.
So it's only
okay.
strength to damage with your offhand. But it's still a plus 3 weapon, so it's still plus 3 to hit, plus 3 to damage.
Yes, okay.
Very cool.
Well, you see TK swinging his sword around.
Hold on. I know I'm clogging it up a bit, but I'm trying to figure out why it's not working.
People are ducking around him.
Like, sorry,
so-
sorry. Oh, I hit a plot.
Hold on, I will check your macro if you'd like.
Oh, I got this. I got this.
There it is.
Oh, yep, it worked. I fixed it.
Yep. So the second damage doubles on the crit as well.
Yes.
See, it's funny. We were just talking about holy damage weapons the other day, and I kind of had to not laugh when we were having that conversation.
That was this morning, dude. That was this
Why
morning.
is it called Black
Exactly.
Swan?
He's allowed to name his weapons.
Hell yeah,
Oh.
dude.
Hell yeah, okay, I always thought we had to name things for, like, coolness.
You can name
Like,
your
or,
weapon
like-
whatever the hell you want to name it.
What's the critical range on a dagger? Is it still just 19?
This is a punching dagger, so it only crits on a 20, but it crits for triple.
Oh, sick.
Trident, that's correct.
21. That's a
Duke's hat written
D4.
on his sword is the Slayer of Emilys.
There you go. Then the next item that he pulls up and says, I think this is a hat. And he's going to pull out a gigantic mushroom. Like this
Huh.
literally looks like it almost looks like it's a top half or a top hat, but it's the top part of a mushroom that someone has cut out and like turned into a hat.
Is it magical?
Detects is magical.
I'll
What does
roll.
it do?
Hold on. I'm on the case. I'm on my alcoholic case.
Oh wow, that's Another nat 20.
This is a helm of proof against poison.
So, like, it makes you immune to poison, or
It makes you proof against poison. Let me. Yeah, so essentially, when you wear this hat, you are completely immune to magical and mundane poison. Although poisons active when you first don the hat will still run their course.
so
So what
let's say
follows under mundane poison?
Say again?
What follows under mundane poison?
So like regular poisons that you'd like put on a weapon.
That's most poisons. Just the ones that are magical are
So, like-
not mundane.
Yeah, so like if someone casts the poison spell at you, you'd be immune to that.
so.
Oh.
Let's
Oh,
say I go through.
that's mundane.
No, the poison spell would be a magic poison.
Right, that's what I mean.
But yeah, so
Yeah.
basically this is a hat. It makes you immune to poison.
Alright, so I can go through like a poisonous swamp in Dark Souls, like
Uh,
no problem at all, right?
You are immune to all of the ability damage that would be caused by poison, though you are still completely vulnerable to diseases.
I will take that. I would like to take the mushroom hat.
Alrighty,
So
you have
yours.
a mushroom top hat.
I will put it in my
This
bag.
is a helm of proof against poison.
Gotcha.
He opens the 14th. I realize I should have put all of these together. He opens the 14th bank teller and says, "These are 5 potions of Eagle's Splendor.
Ooh, what does that do?
It is +4 to charisma when drunk."
Fucking dope.
I'll
Alright,
take one.
Oh,
I'll take
that's
one.
so cracked.
Everybody
Yeah,
wants
that's
one.
great for a sorcerer.
Dude can drink it right now.
It only lasts for a few minutes.
Wait. So
Works.
if I get drunk, I get more charisma.
It will
Right.
give you a +4 enhancement bonus to charisma, so that would
Oh, yeah, right.
increase your spell DCs, among other
Alright, hold
things.
on. Mushroom top hat and then drunk potion.
Are you giving all of them to August?
Or
I'm taking
He
one.
is a sorcerer, so I think he should get most
have
of
one
them.
because that's so good for like conversations though.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll take
I
one, and
mean,
then August can have the
Plus
rest.
2 to a conversation, you could just use heroism.
Yeah, that's true.
Who can cast heroism though?
Nobody.
yeah.
That's not my point, you know.
What's the potion? What's the potion called?
It is a potion of the spell Eagle's Splendor.
Eagles.
So when drunk, it'll give you a +4 enhancement bonus to charisma. It'll last 3 minutes.
Splendor. What's the caster level on that?
Caster level 3, so it'll last 3 minutes.
August will throw out one to our favorite reporter ever.
So August is taking 4, and your rogue is taking 1.
I'm assuming so, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give one to our favorite reporter.
No. I do not.
He was talking about Spider-Man, Neji.
Suit yourself, my friend. And I am drinking that. No, I'm not drinking. I'm about to buy a lot of alcohol. To be honest, now I'm about to buy some alcohol.
Nice.
He opens the next deposit box and says, "I'm not sure what this is." He's gonna pull it out, and he's gonna pull out what looks to be a giant wooden beach ball. It is this. It's clearly made of wood. It's like egg shaped. It is bright wood, or it's made of wood. It's got a bunch of like glyphs on it, a bunch of strange symbols. A knowledge nature check would tell you what this is. But one of you immediately knows what this is.
Who knows?
Oh my god.
But-
Does he know in character?
TK has absolutely seen these things before.
Oh
Now,
no.
Up to him if he wants to drop that knowledge bomb, though.
Send a picture of it.
I can probably find a picture at least.
So does it work like in there,
works
or does it work like
exactly-
in?
It works
Pathfinder.
exactly the way you think it is, which means
Oh,
you need
boy.
that in order to work it.
Oh,
Oh,
You guys, is TK start sweating underneath his brow, or?
underneath his helmet, at least.
Alright.
what
Uh,
was
Well, this is scary.
yeah? What? We got nuclear
Ever
bomb.
wanted to change your past mistakes?
Oh,
What do you mean by that?
Or grow in a different way than you had originally went?
well, this seems like a powerful
It
magic
is
item.
quite the powerful item.
So saying we can rewind time if we really want to with this thing.
I wouldn't say rewind time as much as you would rewind yourself.
I would like to
Mm,
roll spellcraft on this magical
Knowledge
artifact.
nature. This is not spellcraft. This is,
Motherfucker, do I have... Okay,
this
no.
is a very natural artifact.
I have 1 nature.
Can I roll knowledge local?
looks like
Nope.
wood to me.
It is a heart. It looks like it's a heart made of wood.
Can
August,
I
you have
roll
no idea what this
knowledge
is.
nobility?
Not a noble item. Lucas, you have no idea what this item
Yeah.
is.
I think we don't fuck with this personally, guys. This seems scary.
I don't know. I'm
Can
feeling pretty
I
brave.
roll intimidate?
What is it? Tell me.
I don't know how to put it. Really, it's
Also, does TK sure he wants to answer that question?
yeah. That's the thing.
I'll
Okay,
just...
How wait? Is this like lesser? Is this like the lesser one?
This is a full one, good sir.
Oh my god.
This is
What
the
the
full deal. This allows you to do everything with the lesser and then get the full benefit. You have no idea how the fuck this ended up in a bank vault.
I'm gonna have to ask Emily about this.
Probably.
Man, like, was with his...
Do you guys question TK about this, or do you just let the orc
Yep,
sweat?
let's just move on. This is a scary, scary thing.
August is looking at TK in the eyes, like with his like little critter eyes, essentially.
You've always been my favorite kitty.
Man. Okay, I guess we're not gonna get any more than that. Okay, let's move on to the next box.
I mean, you want to use this?
What is it though? What is
Fuck,
it?
man, that's kind of complicated.
Just give me the
Transmotive. I can't.
Give me-
transmute.
give me the baby version.
I gave you the baby version. You didn't understand it.
I don't understand it. Give me a more complex version.
Well, I don't know. Do you want baby or do you want complex?
I want complex because like you're making me think like Dylan's handing us like a fucking nuclear payload or some shit like that.
Uh,
I mean, nuclear payload is probably a good way to describe this.
sure. It's well, I mean, it could certainly fix your little ugly condition.
Hmm.
Could it fix Duke's condition?
Oh,
That's-
actually, I think it probably could.
Yeah, you know that's probably a bit more better.
It would change him down to his very DNA. Whatever the fuck a DNA is.
I think we should ask Emily about this because he's not giving me really precise answers.
We could always use it on her.
Hmm.
She could finally
Okay,
become.
I'm gonna have to say you have to consent to have this used on you. It's
No,
not something that you-
obviously. I mean, that was
Okay.
implied.
Hey, Emily in our eyes is not a person.
Oh,
I was drinking
okay.
water, fucker.
We've got two deposit boxes left. If you'll just follow me.
Oh my god. We've been spending like much time going through your deposit boxes.
Hold on a
Okay,
sec.
there's
It's
a
like
lot
an
of things.
unboxing video.
Let us
It's
do deposits, friends.
All right, the second to last item is this item. This is the most recent deposit by her. He looks at Luciano before she left.
Yeah, I might want
It
that
is
back. I don't know.
A magical ring.
Hmm.
What's it do?
I believe you told me you took this off a dwarf's corpse.
What?
Mm.
Oh.
Well, it's mine. I'll put it on.
He hands you the ring. Nothing happens. I would advise against activating it in here.
Ooh,
Uh,
what's it do? It seems like you know what it does.
I
Hey,
don't
hey,
suppose this is the
Sentinels.
numerics.
You guys
Oh,
remember that ring you guys were fighting over?
Oh, is that
This
the
is
one
a
in like?
ring of retribution.
Wait, no. Is that the one we got from? Wait. Ring rep. What does that do?
This is a ring of crashy McSplody.
Oh, is
Once
that the
per
one we got
day,
from?
you may, as an immediate action, cause a fireball to be detonated, self-targeted.
oh, it's the suicide ring.
Yeah, the comic.
Oh, that's
That's
amazing.
funny as hell.
It is
I like to roll.
pretty petty, but I know you guys wanted one.
I'll just go roll spellcraft on that.
The bank teller will
I
tell
mean,
you what
I
it
could
does.
probably survive it.
Yeah, I don't think I would live that. So
It is well, it's not intended to be survivable.
Nah, I'd win. I got this.
all right. Yeah, okay, TK, it's all yours.
You
Oh,
also
damn,
know
I
it's
didn't.
one
I
of the
feel like it's an item you give to someone you know is gonna die alive.
Yeah, this is a Hansel item.
Unless it's like a hurrah, your character just dies.
It can be done as an immediate action, so it does not even need to be your turn when you activate this.
It's like
I
Gale's
mean,
Nether
it says it has
Resort.
to immediately kill you, not down you.
Yes.
I could survive that.
I
I mean,
can't.
it's
I
only
cannot.
10d6.
And that's if you fail to save.
Hey, Fred, I'm just saying, the moment you expend your spells, you got one more attack.
Is it?
That's
Should
the
I
max
use it because I have evasion and I will probably pass the check anyways?
I'm gonna veto evading the self-detonating item.
It's true.
Damn, we can't have shit in that, Veron.
I'm gonna have to veto that. I'm sorry.
All right, well, if you guys want me to have the suicide ring, I'll take it.
Perhaps we should talk.
Yeah, I mean I'll die instantly, so
Alright, TK takes the item. Alright, and then the bank teller leads you to the final item in the deposit boxes.
Yes, the zombie.
As you guys make your way over here, and I should probably have been mentioning this before when I was describing the other items, there is the faint tang of decay and death in this vault as you guys make your way to the far corner of the vault. And as you guys have been opening deposit boxes and moving along with the bank teller and the deposit box manager, the smell of death and decay has gotten louder or brighter and more vivid. And eventually, the dwarf who has been accompanying you, who up until this point has just been opening like very small, like hand-sized deposit boxes, comes up to a very large room that is like a gigantic adamantine door, like the sort of like big double doors you'd see in like a school. And he simply like pulls out his keys from his he pulls out his big ring of keys. He starts flipping through them. He pulls out one particular key, and he's gonna hand that over to Lucas, and he's gonna say, "Your final item is behind deposit box number 17," and he gestures to the
alright.
door.
Yeah, I unlock it and I go in.
All right, you unlock the door. Immediately, the scent of rot and decay assails your nostrils. You open in to find a relatively furnished apartment, all things considered. Like there is a fairly nice rug, there's a large glass table, there's like a sofa couch, there's a coffin that's like been propped up against one of the far walls. You're gonna see a whole host of like rotting food, a whole bunch of posters on the wall, a lot of them depicting battles and death, and a few symbols you probably don't recognize. And finally, on the far wall, the exact opposite, and basically with her back turned towards you as you open the door, you are going to see a zombie. She is about 5 foot. The zombie is about 5 foot by 5. You can definitely see the zombie is dressed in clothing and a robe. It is standing fully up, though its spot, like the bones of its spine, are like sticking through the back of its robe. It has purple hair. It is currently in front of like this giant mixing alchemical station. It's got like one beaker in one hand, it's got another beaker in the other hand, and it's like frantically mixing both beakers together. And it's like creating this like strange orange liquid, and it just smells like perfectly of like ranch barbecue sauce.
Oh, she barbecues. Hell yeah.
Miss Emily Blightfell?
You turn, what's it called? You speak her name. The woman immediately turns around, like literally, like her head does a full 180-degree turn without her
Oh.
hands like stopping moving, and you're gonna see this like rotted, like it kind of looks like Emily, honestly, now that you're looking at her, but like it's clearly like very rotted and decayed, and there's like bones sticking out and big pieces of flesh missing from it, and she barks at you like, "What is it?"
Mankind can
Oh,
avoid
well,
change.
I'm. Well, this is kind of fucked up. I kind of.
Yes, you are. You're
You're-
ruining my experiments. God, I've been
Hey.
working on this for months.
Want me to test it?
Thinks about it. Yes, drink this. Are you a troll?
No.
Good. This probably shouldn't kill you.
All
Pulls
right.
out a beaker, hands it to you.
All right. Fuck it. I knock it back.
Cool. Roll a fort save. It tastes
Okay.
disgusting.
Cancer juice.
Kuzan whips out cure moderate in preparation.
All right. 17. You don't die. Roll me d10,000.
Oh,
No.
I don't know what she was
oh,
working
he-
on.
For all we know, he's about to turn into a female elephant.
I
Oh,
mean,
he gets
strong just dropped.
man. He gets becomes a man, so to speak.
I'm proud of
he
you.
becomes a man.
He has his bar mitzvah right now.
Oh my god.
What's it called? You drink the potion. You immediately start kind of coughing up a little bit of blood, but at the same time, you now have fast healing 1 for the rest of the day.
See?
Oh, that's pretty good.
I feel
That's actually really good.
that's pretty good. Thanks.
Troll's
Emily.
blood elixir doesn't
Hell
kill.
yeah.
Does kill trolls. Should be working as a healing remedy, as
Hell
long as you're
yeah.
not an undead.
Hey, so sorry to interrupt you, but I just thought I'd introduce myself. I'm Luciano. I recently came into possession of this room. It's kind of fucked up, but I guess I own you? Question mark.
Slavery's legal in Eberron?
Okay. You're here on your own free will?
I was summoned here as an alchemist. Where's Emily?
Oh,
Sorry,
she's
that's so weird to say.
she's back at the tavern.
You'll need to be a bit more specific. I haven't left this room in over a year.
Oh yeah, she's safe.
That's good. You are her boyfriend?
Her brother-in-law, technically.
Well, pleasure to meet you. Emily
Yeah,
Blightfell of Lordaeron.
Lovely to meet you. Hey, listen, you seem like you're having a good time in here. I was gonna extend the offer that you could, like, if you wanted to leave this room and like take this whole brewing situation on the road, you could come with us, do some adventuring, but you know, you got free will. What do you want to do?
I mean, the fact that you're here, does this mean the Emily of this world is giving up on her, what was it called? Fesmarian
Ooh.
project?
We kind of destroyed that.
Yeah, she wasn't super happy about that.
What?
Yeah, she was
Look.
doing it in a pretty fucked up way. It was bad. We're gonna redo it from the beginning. It'll be better this time.
Does that mean you don't need my potion making services anymore?
Oh, I would love to keep using your potion making services if that's fine with you.
I was summoned here by my alternate universe version to make her potions. If that hasn't changed, I'm going to keep making potions.
Fuck yeah. Do you want to like stay here? You got some like pretty sweet digs.
I'd be happy to. I need a bit more supplies, but everything I've made so far I've put in the deposit boxes.
Yeah, and we are going to make excellent use of that, and we're happy to test out your experimental brews if you keep them coming.
Wonderful! I'd love living test subjects. Man,
Okay,
you're
all
the
right. Well,
first humans I have spoken to in so long. I love Eberron. It's so different.
fuck yeah. Okay, so listen, you have two options. You can come with us, or you can stay here.
If you're willing to pay for my experiments, good sir, I'd be willing to brew up whatever the hell you want. As long as I eventually get sent home at the end of this, but I am happy with this vacation.
Fucking say no more. You know what I think would be cool if we could find some kind of like fucking magical like port key where you could deposit potions into like a little box and it would like appear into our backpack or something.
What, like a mailbox?
Yeah, like a magical mailbox.
Does
Because
that
this is
exist?
Eberron, as you know. I don't know. It's Eberron. Shit's magical as hell here.
Things. She looks at you very. Alright, do you also get summoned to this realm by mistake?
No, I've just lived
Thought you
here
said
and
you're
know
her
how the
half
world
brother.
works.
Okay. I'm
You know, like
perfectly happy here, though.
there was an artificial magical afterlife that was just created, so I think a magic mailbox isn't that far fetched.
She shrugs. I haven't been outside this room.
All right. You still haven't answered me. Do you want to come? Like, you can come.
To do what exactly?
Adventure?
People wouldn't kill me for being gestures at herself.
Yeah, we could like put a
Is
glove
thunder
on you.
illegal in this?
Like Kuzan has this good smelling juice we could spray on you to like maybe cover up some of the stench
Well,
of death.
not the spells, but you humans don't attack undead on sight?
I mean, you seem fine. You're not trying to kill me, so why would I try and kill you?
Yeah, well, you know, we were trying to tell the fuckers from Stormwind the same thing, but no, they didn't listen. Sure,
Hmm.
if you'll have me.
What do you guys think?
I
Do
mean,
you want like
I'm not the best in combat, but I love brewing.
well, yeah, if you just want to like travel with us, chill at camp, make potions and shit.
Do you pay for my experiments? I'd be happy to brew whatever you need.
Guys, thoughts?
I say should be a very
I was
valuable
happy
asset.
to have another friend.
I think
Yeah,
she's super
Another Emily
cute.
to add to the party.
Another
Fuck
I'd be like
yeah.
number 5.
All right. Hey, Kuzan. Emily, are you
Yes.
fine with a bit of perfume?
The next one's gonna be made
sure.
of water.
All right, Kuzan, do you want to put some of your flower juice on her and see if she doesn't reek at like death?
Flick of the
No
wrist.
offense.
Kuzan whips his potion out, flicks his wrist, and does like a Salt Bay style like spray all over her.
Alright. She now only smells like half zombified flesh, but the other half now smells like floral flowers, or at least dying
Hey.
floral flowers.
Question. Do we know what kind of undead she is?
I mean, she looks very zombified, but she is definitely not acting like a zombie.
Right. Like, is she a ghoul, maybe?
That would be a knowledge religion check.
Could you give me like a bonus because I have the scent ability and can recognize what flavor of shit she is?
I'll give you +1 from your scent.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
We need Duke for this one.
Alright, 11. I mean, she kind of looks like a ghoul. Ghoul would probably be the closest you're thinking with an 11, but she's definitely not acting like a ghoul, and also ghouls tend to eat people's brains, not brew potions.
Yeah.
So
Are you
with an
hungry
11,
by any chance?
why? What do you have?
Fuck, I don't know. Hold on.
You want ham in a can or ham in a
Oh,
potion?
you want some ham? Liquid ham?
That tastes like flesh?
Oh, so you
Pig
want
flesh?
flesh?
I mean, I like it.
I mean, you probably brewed this.
She looks at it and says, "No, I didn't."
Oh,
Weird.
all right.
Funny enough, that was actually one of the items she did not brew.
Huh.
Those are actually native to Eberron.
the liquid ham.
Yes.
Damn, that's interesting.
Okay. Well, fuck yeah, I guess.
All right.
You
You
know?
guys have a. You see Emily she will bow before you and say, well, as long as none of you are necromancers, onward to glory. What would you have me do? Happy to be out of
Cool.
this anyway.
I
I'll need someone to carry my
give her my
equipment.
cloak
She takes the cloak.
and
Oh,
keep your hood
I
up
can
while
still
we're in
carry
town.
another like 50 pounds.
Are you willing to carry another 50 pounds of alchemical equipment?
Is it actually
Yes.
50 pounds?
About that, yeah.
Shit, I mean, okay.
All right.
I think
At
Kuzan
50
was saying he's got like 200 pounds of carry weight left over.
Wait, what?
Handy, have a
Yeah,
sec.
I'm in light. I have 19 strength.
Holy shit, Kuzan is ripped.
Oh my god, never mind.
What? Jesus Christ. Man's been hitting the gym before he met us.
Alright, so who's carrying all the
I
alchemical
mean,
stuff?
you can't see all his muscles under his full plate, but yeah.
Yeah, true. Man's ripped.
Yeah, Kuzan will take it.
Alright, add 50 pounds of various alchemical equipment. Like, I don't know how much you know about alchemy, but like a few of these things look familiar. A few of these things definitely don't look familiar. But
And
I
just-
understand that if you put your hands together and touch some stone, you can make
Okay.
stone.
All right.
yeah, sure, something like that.
Can we just, for sake of ease of play, just assume that whenever we're like resting or setting up camp, that we set her up a station so she can just be brewing?
I figure that's exactly what you guys are planning on doing. Yes.
Cool.
Cool.
All right, Emily.
Right.
Well, happy to have you. You know, if you have any like personal side quests you want to do while you're here in Eberron, if you want to like see the sights, we got some business to take care of. But we can
I
just
mean, I
fucking,
haven't
like,
really been outside this room ever since I was summoned by me. But sure, be happy to look around. I only really read about Eberron, never been around here.
well, fucking A. Well, this is going to be great for all of us. I think it's a win-win.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Guys just walk
nice.
out of the bank vault with the zombie.
Yeah.
All right,
keep your,
cool.
Keep your hood up
Do we
in
know
public,
if
please, Emily.
zombies? Do we know if undead are illegal here?
That's a very good question, TK.
Can I roll knowledge local?
That would be knowledge local.
I mean, I feel like we know about the like local laws at the very least.
Alright. Necromancy, okay. 24. Necromancy is not illegal, especially here in Stormreach, because Stormreach is a bit of a wild place. And, like, especially there are places in the world like Karnath, where, like, undead soldiers are, like, completely common. But, like, if you guys went to, like, Sharn, or you guys went to, like a Silver Flame Temple, or, like, Thrain, or, like, Met Duke...
Oh wait,
that
should
would
I
probably
hate her
cause a
because
bit
I'm
of-
religious?
Oh.
I mean, you tell me, what is your character's opinion on the undead?
God let them live.
Hang on, guys.
Like, she doesn't seem hostile, but, like, you know, there are parts in the world where she probably cannot be.
Okay, hang on. I just
No,
had
we've
a
got time to
cunning
find
plan.
her disguise in case we
I
go
have
there.
a cunning plan. TK,
I will say there was a moment that
What-
Duke was okay with necromancy. Like we
Would-
happened.
would you say that we could make her not a zombie if she wants to be a zombie if we let her use the weird beating wood heart?
Let's not waste it though.
Oh, it's
Plus,
that
she's
good?
probably pretty
Okay.
happy. She's probably pretty happy as a zombie, honestly.
Yeah, Emily, you
She's
like being a
zombie.
zombie?
But we could use it to save Duke, could we not? Is it possible?
Oh shit. Okay, all right, fuck it. We'll just see if we get into any trouble, we could probably take it.
Are you guys whispering this conversation, or are you having this within
Yes.
earshot of her?
We're whispering, man. We're
Okay,
whispering.
just making sure.
I feel like there'd be probably one of y'all that wouldn't be whispering.
Oh my
I-
god, I just realized. This should be okay. I never thought. Hold on, never mind. Forgot what I was saying.
All right. Well, I say
just
we go
let us-
find Duke.
Okay, let us go.
Uh,
We
can
just start
can we
taking
say
part
that
in the show.
Luciano has a sack filled with all the goods that we're gonna bring Duke that I'm gonna bring him as a peace offering for killing his sister?
You can buy a sack for 1 silver.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
You know, you gotta make a fruit basket. You gotta make a really nice fruit basket.
Oh no, no,
fucking fruit basket.
no! allow me. And he returns this. Kuzan returns the sack, gets a nice box and some nice wrapping paper, puts some beautiful flowers on it, and has a nice, beautiful gift wrap box for him.
Man, your character's really arts and craftsy.
He's very flamboyant, in touch with his feminine side.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right. Hell yeah, this is
Oh,
beautiful.
yes.
Wonderful.
All right, I will give it to him though, so I can inheritance upon him my inheritance.
Yes,
That
of
is.
course. You do
So,
as you do.
party goes looking for Duke.
Yep.
Duke, have you done anything in the last hour other than just drink?
He's probably already slumped over.
Already slumped over? Alright. Roll me a d20. I want to use this random encounter table I recently found.
Who wants?
Oh, bar fight before you even get
Oh
here.
no, is this the one without Esmeralda?
Maybe.
All right, roll. Who wants to roll D20?
Duke, I got bad news for you, buddy. You're gonna
I
be
think
pregnant.
Duke has to do it.
Oh, you gotta lay another egg, my friend. You're gonna be a woman tonight.
Congratulations. It's a Duke.
Congratulations.
Alright,
What
17.
happened to Duke's Bulbasaur?
Duke, you are awoken by a tapping on your shoulder. Excuse
Still
me?
kind of. Yes.
I have retrieved
You
your
like-
I have retrieved your bracelet.
I think you have the wrong person, and he'll look.
You are going to see a half elf standing there. He's dressed in like a half breastplate. He's clearly, what's it called? He's got like this he's got this really fancy, like expensive ass pony next to him. The pony is like clearly like enchanted with illusions to look like it has stars on it. He's got like very valuable look. He's not very valuable, like very heavy looking armor on. He's got a sword. The sword's like got an clearly enchanted sword. He's holding this like very dingy looking bracelet. And he says, I have retrieved your bracelet. Please give me my reward.
Wait. You said half breastplate? Does that mean like?
Does
the
he
cloth
look
breastplate?
disheveled?
He looks
Like,
this
I know
guy,
he's wearing breastplate.
This guy is wearing a breastplate. It's got a bunch of dicks in it. He smells like the sewer. He's got blood all over his body. He's clearly just been like walking through shit, and he is just haunty as fuck and clearly not happy about he's done. He said, I have retrieved your breastplate from those Sean Syndicate thugs who stole it from you. Or whoever the hell those people were. Me and my 3 friends have spent hours and hours looking through this damn trinket from the sewers, so we would just like to present it to you so we may receive our reward and move on with our lives.
I'm sorry. And did I lose a bracelet at some point?
You don't, as far
Oh my
as you're
God,
aware,
he's
you
giving
did
gas
not.
to-
He's that drunk. He just doesn't
Okay.
know.
Yeah, Duke, you're pretty drunk. You're not sure. But this guy is presenting you a bracelet saying it's yours.
All right, kiddo. You did a good job.
Wonderful!
Alright.
Please present me with my reward so I may go on to do more menial tasks.
Here you go. You get 2 gold. There you go.
2 gold? My good sir, surely you jest. Are there not bear asses to collect? Perhaps a rare flower I could pick for
No.
which you will receive some mildly hallucinogenic tonics that you will drink. Is there a local populace of mildly annoying, ill-tempered gophers that need to be brought to justice? No, just 2 golds?
Just give him a new
Son,
cloth.
I'm a foot soldier for the Everflame. Unless you want to go into the mouth of a tower-long demon, then I don't think you want to do any favors for me.
I will take this one reward that you give me, quest giver. Pray I find more menial tasks to complete, or you will be hearing from me again. And I assure you that my commentary on forms of public opinion will be the most unkind. And he walks off.
What was your name?
My name? I am Jonathan Awesome, and you will be hearing from me again soon.
Awesome.
Yes.
I've never heard that word.
Walks off in a huff.
We made an enemy today.
The youth is getting more and more crazy. I'm
At
gonna
which
look
point,
over at
5
the
minutes
glass of
later,
milk.
at which point, like 30 seconds later, the rest of the party walks in. You guys find a drunk ass Duke.
Duke. Duke, you missed out on the bequeathal.
That didn't sound that fun.
Here, I have a sack of goods for you, or a beautifully wrapped gift basket of goods for you.
He'll grab it and just stuff it away. You won't even look at what's inside.
You just hear a bunch of potion bottles rocking together.
Oh, okay, man. Well, we're here for you. We're sorry we got your sister killed, right, guys?
I like how that's what
Yeah.
you open with.
Yes, I'm so sorry for your loss.
Yeah, I'm very sorry for your loss. It's quite a tragedy.
The only thing we can do is
Yeah.
hunt down the man who put her there, or something.
Yeah, exactly. Listen, we'll give you your space unless you want us to like get violently drunk with you, then we can do that. Just like whatever you need, man.
Nice. Let me just. He'll look over at this candle it's put out, and he'll just kind of stuff it away. And then he'll look at the glass of milk, and it'll be empty. And he'll just kind of toss it back at the bartender.
Okay. All right, man. Well, I love you. There's a cool necklace in there for you too, I think, or something.
Is there?
A very
Yo.
nice necklace. A very, very nice
Pull it
necklace.
out.
You
Very,
pull it
very
out.
nice.
It is it is a rosary of the silver flame.
Now, me being probably dealing with a lot of like priests of the church, anything significant about this rosary?
I mean, it's clearly enchanted of some sort. It's clearly like magical of some sort. You're don't really know much about spellcraft though. They said it's connected to the word underwater, but wearing it doesn't make you feel any
Hold
different.
on. Can I make a spellcraft check?
Does Duke have ranks in spellcraft?
I do.
Roll it.
I just never use it because we have better spellcrafters.
Hi, roll me spellcraft.
Oh my god.
26.
Yep,
This
tell
is
me
a
what that is.
this is a rosary of water breathing, good sir.
That is useful as fuck.
Oh my god, you can go
He's gonna
spelunking
don
for the
that right
power
now.
armor.
You have a rosary of water breathing.
Oh, that's handy.
Okay,
Hold on,
Duke
let me
now
check that
has a
out.
method to get to that ship.
You do.
How many
Yeah.
minutes do you get of it?
As long as it's being worn.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
That's
Damn.
fucking lit.
Who's the best
What?
swimmer?
I have a swift speed of 5.
Okay. I mean, alternatively, we can just get one of the guys with like heavy armor to like walk there.
Yeah.
Duke will walk there.
Hell yeah, dude.
Duke, it'll
Badass.
sober you up if you walk to the bottom of the ocean.
Or we could just get like a
We
fishing
can
boat and then
handle
have
all
them
that.
cannonball into the ocean.
Yeah.
We
Oh.
can handle all that at an appropriate time. What are we doing right now?
August will put the haversack of gold right in front of him. It's gonna pour out a little bit. We got a bunch of platinum from Emily's bank account.
I was bequeathed
Oh,
the
we
pawn.
robbed her? Nice.
No,
Well-
I was bequeathed the pawn.
No, she's
What? Somebody queefed on you?
Ew.
Yes.
Oh, meet Emily.
Oh yeah. What's up? Emily, say hi.
Hello. You guys, Duke sees just a horrific zombie that is poorly disguised. It looks vaguely like Emily. Just kind of like she reaches one of her skeletal arms up and begins like frantically waving at you with like much
This is
energy.
British Emily. Say hi.
Hello. How
He
does Duke,
makes potions.
how does Duke
Hello,
react?
Emily. What number are we on?
There's
6.
numbers.
Yeah, there's a
There's
bunch
more
of
than one of
Emilys
you.
out here.
Is Emily
I
a
do think
common
it's
name
5.
in Eberron?
No, literally you. There's more of you.
Wait, are you telling me the Emily who summoned me summoned more than one?
It sounded
Yes.
a lot.
What the
It was
fuck?
honestly like an irresponsible amount.
I thought I was special.
I mean, you are
You
special.
are
You're the undead
special.
one.
Thank
You seem pretty unique.
Oh, you're just saying that because I'm dead.
No,
Well, that's
you're
part of it
special.
for sure.
We love you, girly.
Thank you.
Pop off, queen.
Skeletal
Yeah.
smile.
How many cavities should she have in that mouth of hers?
Yes.
Okay, I see. Taking notes.
How does Duke react to the party recruiting a skeleton? Or not a skeleton, more
I mean,
cool zombie.
Duke has previously said that he had no problems with necromancy personally.
Okay.
Yeah.
She seems just happy to tag along.
Well, welcome to the group.
Thank you.
Do I need to constantly protect you? I did it for the child.
I mean, I'm not really the adventuring type. But, if you'd like to order potions from me, if you're willing to set me up somewhere, I could try my best to brew for you. I just want to see the city.
Well, you'll see a lot more than the
See what we can
city.
do there.
Would
Am I
you,
allowed
do you
to
want?
ask-
Do you by any chance want to see the ocean?
Sure. I don't need to breathe.
Yeah, you want to fly? We'll probably be flying at some point too.
Oh man, this place
I
sounds
love
amazing.
flying.
I need to
Flying
decide
is
on the voice
so
of this
much fun,
character.
you
I'm
guys.
sorry. I did not expect you guys to recruit her.
I like British. British Emily is pretty good.
Yeah,
All
British
right.
Emily.
That is fitting.
Yeah, she's not zombie Emily. She's British Emily.
British
It's just-
zombie.
She's so grotesque.
Oh, they
Alright.
smell exactly the same. It's so
The
lifelike.
British overcompasses the being a zombie.
Are we gonna meet my fleshy counterpart then, or are we just going out into the harbor?
We'll get there.
Yeah,
Oh wait,
I mean,
do we want to loot that ship first, or do we want to kill Emily's bodyguard?
yeah, we do need to go to the library still today.
That's true.
Right, if we want to go early, we'd probably want to grab the Fesmara stuff. But if we
Oh,
want
we-
more stuff, we might need a whole crew.
We
Yeah.
do have time. So what if we? Okay, so library, ship, and then on the way home from ship. Okay, so library, sleep, ship. On the way home, we beat the shit out of Stone
Right.
Guy.
Out of character, it's a 9, so if you guys want to do a combat encounter, you should probably do it now.
I think we'll save that for later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fight him in the bar, that random guy. Let's get him.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like honestly, like for like the last like beat for today, if we just hit the library and then end the day and start a fresh day next session,
Actually, yeah.
Sounds
Yeah.
good to me.
Alright.
Sounds good.
it's like like the last story beat for the day. We'll go do some research in the fucking library,
Yeah.
like a
Alright.
bunch of nerds.
Be very educational.
I mean, there aren't really many open libraries here in Stormreach. This isn't exactly like a tower of learning, but you guys could definitely pay for access at a number of different like private libraries if you just want to like, or there are like a number of sages who could research information for you over the next few days. So you guys plan to stick around in Stormreach.
Yeah, so to the party, Luciano was gonna say, so my only problem with staying here for a couple of days is that fucking Shimkov is he's gonna get pretty antsy. He's under the impression that we're like staying like a night, 2 nights tops here. I think he might have to be a priority before we hit the ship.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Okay, I can live with that.
I think between the 5 of us, if we need to just take him in a straight up fight, I think we can do it. I think he was only scary because we were all split up on the ship, you know?
I see.
Yeah.
But
Plus,
I'm also hoping we can resolve this peacefully.
yeah.
I
get.
It wouldn't hurt to go to the library first to at least understand what he is.
Yes.
British Emily, do you know what? Never mind.
What?
Can we call you something that's not Emily? Because we know a lot of Emilys. Do you have like a nickname you want to go by?
Well, ever since I died, I changed my name from Sun, or what's it called? I changed. I changed my name from Dawnblade to Blightfell. I thought it was a bit more fitting.
It's definitely on the nose.
Yeah, I don't know. That doesn't sound like a good name.
Yeah, but also,
It's
you
a good
know,
last name, just not a first name.
yeah, it doesn't roll off the tongue that well.
Blight?
What about Ashley? You look like an Ashley.
Is there a reason you can't just call me? I guess there's too many Emilys in here. I'll go by
Yeah, that's-
Ashley.
Yeah, okay.
Awesome.
Yeah, fuck yeah, it's a completely arbitrary name. I love it. All right, Ashley.
Thank you. I'm writing
Sweet.
this down.
Okay,
I love when the party
Hey.
just befriends the most random NPCs.
Ashley. Maybe there will be some cool tomes on alchemy. Although you seem to be quite the master already.
I mean, I wouldn't call myself a master. I'm still a bit of a journeyman at this sort of
Okay.
trade.
Well,
Potion crafting here in Eberron is a lot different from how I'm used to it, but I'm willing to learn.
well, I say by the time we finish this adventure, you very well could be a master.
Wonderful.
All right, to the library.
All right. Like I said, there aren't any. This is a
I
pirate.
love all the Avatar references in this game.
This is a pirate city, so there isn't a whole lot of like public libraries. But if you guys spend like 5 gold each, absolutely, you can find like a private wizard's collection to pursue.
Ugh. We're fucking rich. 5 gold. What is that?
Hmm.
I shit
Sure,
5
fine.
gold now.
Might as
Okay.
well. Do we want to just like?
Or alternatively, another option might be hiring a sage.
Huh?
Wait, why are we getting a magic person?
Because we all banished the
If you
weird
want someone
thing.
to like research things for you.
No. Here's what I think. I think we all go to that library because we don't need a sage to follow us around. Like we don't need
We've
it.
got so many companions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we do.
Okay,
I
Kevin
say
got some
we-
wisdom. We don't.
We pay the 5 gold, and then we all just like make perception checks to find a good book or something. I don't know,
I'd like.
and we'll all just
if you guys-
mainly assist the one guy.
Okay, who's rolling the check? I suppose I should be asking.
What's the check?
What are you guys trying to research? Lycanthropy in general?
No. What we need to know what Emily's bodyguard is, and like if he has any weak points. Like what can we do
You're
about him?
researching the bodyguard. Okay, that would
Yeah,
be a
we already know
knowledge
about
planes check.
lycanthropy.
Let's play.
Okay.
Let me see if I have
So
planes.
who is best at knowledge planes, and we will all assist you in some way.
I got
I have
No.
no ranks.
I got no ranks.
I got nothing.
I got one.
What did Hansel have? Hansel was the knowledge guy.
A use of a library will give you +2 to your check, and every additional person you pay to access the library can roll an aid another.
Would you allow
Or
me?
usually it'll
To
be
make
Hansel had a +12.
Okay.
Would
say
you allow
again?
me to? Would you allow me to make a perception check to look for the right book?
Unfortunately, has to be a knowledge check.
I meant like as an assist.
I let you roll perception to assist. Yes.
Okay,
Well,
yeah.
I'll do the same thing then. If we want, I'll just want to help August.
Did we figure out who has the best
Yeah,
ranks?
who has the highest intelligence? Because August
ha-
is one, right?
How much?
Not
how much-
here.
how much
It is
intelligence
still
do I-
a planes check at the end of the day, is what you're asking.
Yeah,
Uh,
I have +2 to planes.
I have one
Do you have a
intelligence.
rank in planes? Does anybody have a rank in planes? So is the question.
I have one rank in planes.
Okay.
One rank.
I have 0.
Okay.
So
I'm supposed to,
August
because I
is
thought I was
making
going
a
to
check.
fight off
what's your
against
bonus,
demons, but that never happened.
What's your bonus, August?
I have for my intelligence for planes.
Yes.
For my intelligence I have a +1 bonus, and for planes I just have one rank in it.
So +2
Good.
also.
That's
Okay.
it. So you
So we'll
zero
have August
intelligence?
lead, and the rest of us will assist.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so everybody's paying.
Might as well.
Cool.
Wait, so-
minus 5 gold, everybody. And all right, so TK, how are you assisting? You're just looking around for books.
Yeah, perception check. I can literally only fail an assist on a net 1 or 2. Oh man, really just a wasted nat 20 there.
Yeah.
That's still a +2. Tara, are you helping?
Yeah.
Duke's still wasted to help. All right, Duke is great at finding books. I think at this point you've found enough useful books, so any other assists are going to
Okay.
need to be planes checks.
All right, I'll roll planes.
Well, you could put some negatives to my roll if you want.
That's a
Kev.
success. All good. We're at a plus
All right.
6 bonus so far.
Wait, so I'm rolling it?
Isn't that a
I-
plus
Yeah,
8?
you have to roll
Or
the
a plus 8,
roll
yes.
things.
All right.
You're right.
So how much do I have for like assisting?
You
So
have
plus 8 from assist, plus 2 from books, and then whatever you have. So that's a plus 10.
Yeah, plus 2 from the library. So you have a total of plus 12 to this roll. It is a
Okay.
very high DC though, because you are looking into a rare type of elemental or a rare type
Yeah,
of inevitable.
Yeah, plus 1 planes. So good. Let's see what happens.
Don't you wait? 1 from intelligence and 1 from rank. So that's 2.
Uh,
What
Yeah,
is
how
your
much
total
intelligence?
bonus?
What's
to
your
planes?
intelligence modifier?
I have 1.
Yeah, you
I've-
should. If you have 1 rank and 1, you should have.
Oh
plus
shit!
2.
No! Oh fuck! God damn it! I did not know what I was talking about. I was thinking like I have 1 in planes. I thought like 1.
I have
Hold
2.
on.
Can we use my check?
Hold on.
Yeah,
Hold on. In knowledge.
He did roll
planes.
planes.
You
He's-
do not have any ranks in knowledge planes though, so you cannot roll it.
Yeah, can I
Uh,
just?
The library.
So that
You
means
need to
Luke,
have. Yeah, that's why I was asking. Does anybody have ranks?
you have
Oh,
to
that's
have
how that
ranks in
works?
plane in order to roll knowledge.
You have
Uh,
I
so
thought that changed with the library, or like a source of knowledge.
I'm pretty sure you still need ranks in the skill in order to roll it though.
who has
kind of bizarre?
Yeah, but because we're looking for information, it's not like we're pulling it out of our mind. Like we know it
That's
already.
like going
we're
to a
looking
church's
for
records and
reading.
not being able to make a religion check.
Okay,
Yeah.
you can make now you cannot make an untrained what's it called oh boop 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 where is roll 20. Ooh, we're both right. I love it when we're both right.
Right, so who is?
So Luciano is the one rolling the check.
Yeah,
Ah, okay.
I will roll for more assists. Give me a second. So I got planes. Can I roll for planes to assist?
Roll me a planes check to assist. That is where we are. Yes.
I got 9.
All right. So 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So 24. Does 24 beat the DC?
So
the
wait,
DC is 12 plus 10, so the DC is 22. So you beat it on 24. Cool. So you got 1 fact about an
it
Hell
should be
yeah.
at 26.
Would it be 26?
Yeah, because
Oh yeah,
2, 4,
it's 15 plus. It's 15 plus CR or 15 plus AC. Yep. So that is a fail by 2, unfortunately.
No. That's our result. 26.
Oh, okay. Then yes, you get 1 fact. So
Doesn't even matter. It
How
was
many,
like
like, mental loops?
So
Yeah,
you-
success.
I'll
but
give
not what you wanted.
Well, you know from your research that this type of creature that has been guarding Emily is a inevitable. Inevitables are fairly rare on the mortal world, since they are essentially the lawful version of like demons and devils. They generally get summoned for a very specific purpose. This particular type tends to get summoned to guard royals. So presumably he is not a huge fan. He gets large bonuses against creatures with titles of nobility. That includes those of you who are members of Dragnamark houses. He can grant bonuses to royals, however. He tends to guard royals. He is very lawful. But what specifically do you want to know about him? Do you want to know his saves, defensive abilities, his magic? I'll give you 1 section.
Okay, I was more so researching if I could dismiss him.
Right.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. So let me remember the.
Right, because either way we're gonna have to fight him.
Okay.
Like, if I can't dismiss him, we have to fight him, and I believe in us.
Finding.
I mean, if we lead him out somewhere in open space, I might have something to really put a dent in him, so to speak.
Yeah.
You know,
TK can suicide bomb him, and then we'll all gank him.
I'm glad. Yeah.
I mean, I can get the fucking nuclear football I have essentially in my back pocket.
You could shoot 40,000 ravens at him.
Oh God.
that and
Between
something else.
Ravens 40,000.
We just got put in the
I think-
cage.
So, assuming we can't get any of that, Kevin, I guess we would want to learn about his defensive abilities.
Yes,
hold on.
if that's
So-
not possible, but I think, right, would that
Alright.
be the move?
I'll give you one or the other. Do you want to know how his defenses work, or do you want to know about how to banish him? Those are two different sections of knowledge.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just meant like, sorry. It's never mind. You know, I'm tripping up on my words.
Yes, as a party, before we did the research, what do you think we decided? Do we want to try and
I
research
think-
banishment, or do we just want to accept that we're going to fight him and research how to best fight him?
Because banishment is a spell and like a tree of spells. I know that much.
But like, if
I
you know
think
how
that's
to,
mostly common knowledge. I think
But-
that what we would look for is a way to like break the deal, right? Rather than banishment, which is kind of a different thing.
true, that would make a lot more sense if like we
Where
know
we're
how
like,
to
yeah, your contract is over. You can go now.
go fuck
Yes.
off.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for, right? Because my brother is able to just do that at will, but me, I'm trying to find out with my blood being the same as his, like, do I have the power to also do that?
But what would happen if we break the contract? Does he just disappear, or is he gonna just kill us? You know?
One or the other. You guys researching defenses, or you guys researching banishment?
But like, you get what I'm saying? Like, what happens if we just like break the contract?
I will
I,
let you
I,
guys.
I just don't want to
Devil.
specifically say banishment because we're not looking for that as much as we are looking to break the deal.
Mm.
When we research how to make it go away without fighting.
Okay. Are you guys all?
I don't think this is
unanimous
a
on that?
monkey paw situation, guys. I,
I
think
don't
this is
thi- we're- I
just
think we're
finding
trying to
info.
This
We're
is
trying
not
to
a
right now.
monkey
We're
paw
trying to figure out
situation.
what do you mean by banishment? Like, what does that entail? Like, not specifically for him, but like, what does
Do you
banishment
guys
mean
pick
to
up
you?
the book about fighting outsiders, or do you guys pick up the book about binding outsiders?
My personal vote is binding. I think this comes down to a vote.
Fuck it, sure.
No, yeah.
Let's do it. Binding.
Binding. Yeah, binding.
All right,
Banishing.
binding outsiders. Cool.
Right.
All right.
Wait,
There's
wait,
some
wait, wait,
change on them.
wait. So, everyone wants binding, right? Is
I'm
that
not super confident about it because I feel like that'll just give us like, oh yeah, use the banishment spell,
Oh, I
and then
swear
I
to
don't
God.
know.
Yeah,
like,
I'm
yeah.
also kind of feeling that same way.
Should we
Okay,
just?
that's a metagame. That's a metagame answer, though.
Yeah, but like that's like where Luciano's head has been at the is that I'm trying to find a way to make him go away without having to fight him.
Mm.
All right. So are we mostly unanimous on that?
All right, yeah, might as well. And then if shit hits the fan, then we fuck it, we ball.
We nuke
All
him,
right.
essentially.
You've got 3 methods for getting rid of an outsider before his time is up. Option 1 is simply completing the contract. So presumably he has been summoned here to protect Emiliy, but he is not able to protect Emiliy forever. When you bind an outsider, there is generally a duration in that contract. You can ask him for the duration of his contract, and he is going to go away at the end of that duration. So he only has a limited time here in general, is the first thing
Okay.
you're able to learn.
Watch him say 40 years.
So the duration is usually, it depends obviously on the exact caster and depends on exactly why you're summoning the outsider, but generally there is a specific duration, and at the end of that duration they go away. Option 2 is, like was said, is the dismissal spell. Dismissal is a spell you can get in wand or scroll form. You point it at an outsider, outsider makes will save. If outsider fails will save, immediately sent back to home plane, or essentially outsider is dead. That is option number 2. Option number 3 is breaking the enchantment with something that is amphetamine to the particular type of outsider. And all outsiders have vulnerabilities, and all those who deal with them must know what those vulnerabilities are. Generally, you would combine an antithematic substance with something that breaks, with something that is dismissive to summoners. So you'd probably set up like a magic circle against evil, and then you'd put an anathematic substance in that thing, which would prevent the outsider from leaving said circle. The downside, of course, is either you focus the circle outward, at which point the outsider can go everywhere except the circle, or you focus the circle inward, at which point you basically force it inside of a circle, but that requires drawing a big silver circle around it, which takes time, obviously. This thing is an inevitable, so presumably it would be harmed by anarctic weapons. So if you found something that was particularly anarctic, so like a chaos-aligned weapon, or something that was or some sort of weapon that was particularly chaotic, like a Rod of Wonder, or even something as simple as like a Grog of Whimsy, would probably be vulnerable. This creature would probably be vulnerable. So like, if you trapped it in a magic circle with like a thing of Grog of Whimsy, the chaos itself would probably just short circuit the contract.
Oh shit! Wait, so I have one more question.
Shoot.
When you rolled the meta magic or the like wild magic effect earlier, was that because that was effectively a Grog of Whimsy, or did you just like, oh, I don't know what she's working on, I'll just use this to decide?
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. But
Okay.
your new friend can absolutely brew up something super chaotic like Grog of Whimsy.
Okay.
The downside, of course,
Okay.
would be, drawing a magic circle of silver, would be casting magic circle around the outsider, which requires, like, setting up a big magic circle of silver and trapping it inside a circle with a Grog of Whimsy.
But
That's
like,
the
Don't you
hard
need a
part.
spell of like binding outsiders to do that?
No, you just need magic circle against evil.
Huh. I don't think we have that either.
No, okay, but we have options. Like
Or
we
magic circle against law, in this case, obviously. 'Cause it's a
We-
lawful
Oh,
creature.
that makes sense.
I mean, we're rich and we're in a town full of scum and villainy, so it's bound to be around here somewhere, you know.
That is true.
that, and we can surely find a couple scrolls or a wand of dismissal and try that. You know,
Yeah.
that would be the easiest.
Though I will say, if you are dismissing him, that means him and all of his stuff goes with him. But you guys
Oh.
also do have a whole bunch of stuff with you. Have a bunch of money right now.
Yeah. I mean,
So fighting
How
him may
do-
be more rewarding.
how do silver circles work? Like, do does it have to be like the same level he's trapped in? Like, let's say he's on the first floor and we put a circle around him.
I thought magic circle against evil or
Yeah.
fucking anything.
Dude, I would magic circle against emails.
I thought that the magic circle was based like circled around like a radius around the like person you cast it.
Yes.
You know. So what's the silver part? Is that like just like an added thing?
No. When you cast magic circle against evil, you're literally creating a circle of powdered silver. Also, I love that image you sent me. So,
oh, because you can do that in a standard action. Am I wrong?
read paragraph number 3. Is what you're trying to do. So this spell is an alternate version you may choose when you cast it. A magic circle can be focused inward rather than outward. When focused inward, it will bind a creature. And then
makes sense.
obviously if you bind it with something chaotic, that will fuck it up. You can add a special diagram to make the magic circle more secure, though that obviously takes more additional time. And you can also put a dimensional anchor on top of it, which causes other things to happen.
Okay. So magic circle as a trap. Can you see it?
Yes, it's literally a circle of silver.
Okay. So here's my idea. We set up the circle. We pretend to harm Emily. Obviously, he, according to his contract, he has to like walk in and save her.
All right. And we just trap him in the circle, right?
Yeah.
Wait. I'm sorry if I missed the detail. So, an outsider when they get into like a circle of silver or whatever, they're just stuck in there, right? You don't need to say any magic mumbo jumbo and shit, right?
I don't know.
Because that's what I'm thinking of.
If the circle of powdered silver that is laid down in the process of casting this, the effect immediately ends. The trapped creature can do nothing to disturb the circle, but other creatures can. Can attempt to spell resistance against the circle. A creature capable of teleporting can leave the circle, but you can also dimensionally anchor the circle. It cannot reach across the circle, but its ranged attacks possibly can.
Did he have any ranged weapons?
He did not look like he had any ranged weapons, but he may have had spellcasting.
That is true.
Oh, wait. if
Also,
we really want
he
to,
can't break the circle, but literally anyone else, if you just put a foot across that circle, it's broken. Yes, exactly. That is how Magic Circle is not the most effective trap in the world.
so like
So
we
this is
can.
more of a defense spell.
It is more of a defense spell, but you can use it backwards in this sort of way.
What? How much silver would it be to trap the entire tavern, like in a circle? Because like,
I don't think it works that way.
No, Magic Circle has a max range of 10 feet, so you can make a 3-foot circle max.
all right, does he have to be on?
Cast more than one Magic Circle though.
Yeah,
I'd let you take 10 scrolls of Magic Circle if you wanted to circle the whole tavern.
Well, we
Does
can
he?
still use Magic Circle against law to protect ourselves in the circle
That is also true.
without the trap aspect.
Yep.
Does
So that
he?
I think that might be a good idea. If we just Magic Circle against law, and then then jump them and pray for the best. I don't know.
Yeah.
So, on the subject of that, protection from law gives you a few bonuses. It gives you +2 to AC and +2 saves against lawful creatures. You get a free saving throw against Charm and Dominate cast by lawful creatures. And 3, it prevents bodily contact by lawful summon creatures. So basically, it prevents them from even hitting you with their weapons. However, if you then attack them back, or force the barrier against them, it will end the protection. So he can't even touch you until you attack him first with protection from law.
Oh shit. Okay. We know. I thought that was for summons only.
He is a summon, essentially.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's weird. Okay, that makes sense though.
Yeah, binding and summoning is similar, but it uses a lot of the same rules.
But that doesn't dispel it, so he can attack us, but we still have the +2 AC if we do that.
So like,
Okay.
He can also use his spell resistance to possibly overcome protection from law. But as long as you do not make contact with him, he gets this causes the weapon attacks to fail, as long as the attack requires touching the warded creature.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, Magic Circle's a fucking badass spell. People don't use it that often.
So why don't we just pop off Magic Circle, stay in a good range of each other?
Sea Bear just like
Because he can still be in the Magic Circle. But as long as we are in the Magic Circle, then we get a small amount of protection from him.
Yeah, so
which is not a lot, but
when you draw the circle, everybody inside it gets protection from law, and evil and lawful summon creatures cannot enter the circle.
oh, they can't.
That again, if you focus it outward, it protects other people. You can focus it inward as a trap.
1 second.
Again, I would recommend reading the Magic Circle page.
because
I did, and I
Presumably
think
that's
I'm
what
just
you're
having. 1 second.
I'm thinking like, does it
Normally
work?
you just fight them. That's another option.
I'm wondering, does it work if he's on the second floor and you have the circle on the first floor?
Shit.
It's like makes him like stuck in the tube in a way.
Possibly. Only one way to
So
find out.
We might benefit more from just getting multiple protection from evil scrolls instead of the circle.
Protection from law.
He's not evil though.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly.
And it's probably cheaper that way anyway.
Wait, isn't he neutral?
He is lawful neutral.
Lawful. So protection from law. The subject, we get +2 AC. Whatever spells he casts on us, we get +2 resistance on the saves. And that's I don't think he'll be able to affect us in other ways. And and he can't attack us until we first attack him, unless he has SR.
Which he probably
Hey, we might as
does.
well get like 5 scrolls of protection from evil. How much would that cost?
What caster level do you want those scrolls to be?
9.
I want a caster level 9 scroll of protection from
Oh,
evil.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Probably
No.
5, right?
No, like 1 honestly.
Yeah.
Because a level 1 protection from law scroll would last a minute, which is 10 rounds.
Okay.
So actually, how much would we could get a level 2 scroll of protection from evil communal, protection from law communal,
That's another option.
and it would just be the same, except would that be cheaper?
How much duration do you want? So
Well, if we get protection from law communal, then we each get 1 minute. And if
So
we
that
we
means-
get
But
5
it
separate
ends-
circles, if we
Does
get
it
5,
end after we attack?
what?
The
Oh
perf-
no!
the per-
So
no.
he can't attack us until we attack him. But once we attack him, he can attack us. However, we
Yes.
still get the +2 bonus to AC and +2 bonus against his saves.
Oh, okay, cool.
We still get the original benefits. That extra thing where he can't attack us is just a thing tacked onto it.
Alright, a caster level 5 scroll of protection from law communal. That would be 100 gold, but that's a fairly specialized item, so I'm going to roll to see if that's available.
Okay.
1D
Because if it is,
percentage.
we could just have one person casting it on all of us at once.
It is. Yes, there's a dwarf from House Kundarak willing to sell you a caster level 5 scroll of protection from law communal for 150 gold.
Shit, I'll just take it. I'll pay for
Yep,
it.
say no more.
Cool. You have a caster level 5 scroll of protection from law communal.
Jeez. My God, I did not think we could go this in depth with like one spell this session.
We are preparing.
It's
Yeah.
a very,
This is
very
something we
narrow
normally don't
scroll,
do.
but hopefully it'll help you.
Okay,
so,
can I ask? Sorry, completely off topic. While we're doing some shopping here, can I see if there's a belt of dexterity in town?
Ooh, that's a
Alright.
good point.
A basic belt of dexterity I won't roll for, but if you want like a much greater belt, I will roll for. But if you just want a basic belt of like +2 dex for like 4 grand, I'll sell you that.
Let's. Okay, hang on. How much platinum? I have 2,000 platinum, which is
That is more
20,000
than
gold.
enough.
Okay. According to the PF SRD here, it's 2,000 for a +2.
No, it's 4,000.
Oh, you're right. I was looking at the crafting cost. Yeah.
Unless you
All
made
right.
it yourself.
No more Hansel.
Okay, so question.
Howdy.
If you don't mind me also thinking about it, would a strength item also come as a belt?
I'd let you buy a +2 strength belt for the same price.
Does it come in anything but a belt?
Oh yeah, that item. Okay.
Oh, that's not a great.
Hold on. Let me open Google Docs here real quick.
Oh God. Because the belt is like the one magic item slot I am using, except for the armbands, I believe.
Hey there, stranger. You are going to be passing by the marketplace, where you're going to see a human there in a bit of a country bumpkin sort of look, and you're going to see him eyeing your bracers.
Oh boy.
Hey there,
Okay.
stranger. Can't help but notice
hello.
you got some fancy ass bracers right there.
I sure do.
Those are perfect equilibrium, aren't they?
I'm surprised you recognize them. They were given to me by a friend.
Pretty rare around these parts, in fact. Been looking for a pair of those exactly.
Well, unfortunately, I cannot part with them. They keep me the way I am, as it were.
I mean, are you sure? So
Very.
I have another belt here I think you might be more interested in.
I already have a belt, unfortunately.
Well, I have another set of bracers here you might be interested in.
Go on.
And he's going to pull out a set of bracers of physical perfection +2.
Oh, what the fuck?
That is +2 to all physical stats.
Wait, I want that. You got 2 of them?
I'd be willing to trade this for your bracers.
I'm gonna have to say no, unfortunately. That is a net loss for me.
Are you sure? This is quite the powerful belt.
It is absolutely a net loss for me, believe me.
Really? You're that attached to those bracers? This thing will make you a hell of a lot stronger.
It'll make me a hell of a lot weaker. It is not enough, trust me.
Alright, suppose I'll have to find someone to sell this for gold with.
Yeah, how much you want for those?
It's called 1,700 plat.
1,700 platinum. No,
So 17,000.
surely there's some wiggle room on the price, good sir.
My good sir, I don't even want gold for these. I want them bracers that orc has. You get him
I'm
to give
sorry,
up
I-
his bracers, I'll give you this belt.
I'm sorry, Luciano, but I would lose about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 13,
A lot.
16. I think 23 points of just stats overall if I took that.
Yeah, fair. That's like
But
all of my inheritance.
But I suppose I'd be willing to trade this for 17 grand. I could use a new farm.
17 grand? Probably not, unfortunately.
All good. I wasn't planning on selling it anyways.
Okay, well, I'll just probably go buy just a regular dexterity belt, I guess.
Alright, 4 grand for the +2 dex belt. Sorry, I'm just
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's the only other strength item that I can access.
Roll me a d20.
Oh, damn, okay. If it isn't, then I can live with it. Because I've already gotten a lot of good stuff. But I might as well see if it's available.
Yeah, 17. So
There's a guy over there selling a wand of bull strength. 2 grand. Still got most of its charges.
Does it have? Is that a UMD or is it automatic?
Anybody can
activate?
use a wand.
Wand.
2 grand.
2 grand. Still got most of its charges.
Let me do some mental math.
I'll use the washroom real quick.
Hold on a moment.
I was also I was wondering if I can find like something to help make increase my con.
I'll sell you a belt of con for the same price.
How much?
4 grand.
4 grand. And we're split. So, I'm making sure we had how much? We had 6,000 platinum pieces, right?
Yeah, everybody gets 2,000 platinum.
So it's 20 grand.
I bought that belt, by the way,
Okay.
Kevin. So, yeah.
20. Am I wearing any rings? I don't think I am. It's like, is there any rings of +2 con? Or no, just belts?
How much money are you willing to blow?
At 20 grand, so maybe
You got
5,000?
You're willing to spend 20 grand. Alrighty.
No, no. I'm saying I had 20 grand. So like,
I got this you might be interested in. You're gonna see. Actually, no, it wouldn't be that voice. It would be. What
it
race
would be
would
like
this,
some.
What race would this character be in this setting? Oh,
Make him
he'd probably be a
make it.
dragonborn. Yeah, actually, you are going to
Oh.
you are going to be approached by a dragonborn with golden sing, and he said, You said you wanted something to help to sustain you, yeah?
Yeah, I'm a very real.
I am
I'm gonna be honest.
selling my prince's ring.
What does that do?
This is the ring of the kingdom of Septagon, good sir.
I mean, yeah, it looks like a very valuable heirloom of a long lost nation. But what does it do?
What does it do? It does this. Come over here.
Okay. I'm gonna go over there. Hopefully, not getting shanked.
He is going to pull out the ring. He's going to put on the ring. He's going to hold it above his head. And see Discord. You're going to see a large, transparent, ball-like shield of magical energy in about a 10-foot radius shoot out of the ring.
Oh shit!
In addition, heal 7 HP.
Oh shit! So it doesn't help with con per se, but just it's good offensive or defense.
It is the standard issue for the personal guards of Servadown and the Septagon Kingdom.
Oh. How much you want for this?
The very same price that I paid for it. 7,777 gold.
2,007. I mean, I'm willing to pay 7,777 gold.
For the Ring of Septagon?
Yeah, 7,777 gold. Yeah,
That is caster level 7.
7. Oh shit. Let me note that down. Let me
Well,
deduct that to my business expense right
minus the
there.
bunny, here's the stats for it.
Yeah, let me get the
Man, I haven't
calculator
used
out.
this item in a while.
20. Yeah, hold on. At 20,000 gold. 20,000.
If it's easier to write down all figures in just gold rather than dealing with platinum, you can do that.
No, I'm just calculating it just for myself, so I can just put it in my thing. Don't worry.
Take your
But
time. I don't think we're doing this. Is gonna be a downtime day. All good.
so it's all sevens, right? 7,700 and 700.
This ring costs 7,777 gold.
Is there a particular why it's that specific?
You can bring that up with Vidam if you guys ever meet him.
Let me see this. Let me see this thing.
Oh man,
This-
I love
this-
references that no one in the party gets but me.
I swear to God, this is like a red versus blue kind of thing.
Indirectly,
Yeah, so
this is a item a former player of mine made.
I explain. Ooh, DR10.
Not the worst fucking ability, man.
Yeah, so
And-
basically when you activate the ring, it creates a big bubble shield. Everybody inside the shield gets DR10 magic, and everybody who ends their turn inside the shield heals 7.
Oh,
Are we stun locked as well?
No, this is a bubble shield, not armor lock. You can still walk through the shield.
so we can shoot out of it if we really want to.
Yes.
This one.
However, it does
You weren't
not
able to shoot
discriminate
out of the bubble shield. Am I crazy?
Okay, Muddy, I'm not going for perfect Halo accuracy here.
That's why nobody used it.
Oh my god.
Is this a free action there or?
It has 2 uses. So you can use the 1 charge as a standard action to create the big bubble shield. It lasts until the start of your turn, but you can extend the duration by a round if you spend another charge. The emergency use is a free action, so you can either do it one at a time, or you can blow it all at once for like the big ouch.
Gotcha.
Oh my
Uh,
god.
And that's only for magic, right? Like if I get shoot by a
you get a huge amount of DR, but 1, it's only versus 1 attack, and 2, it's DR magic, so any amount of enchanted weapon will immediately bypass this.
Oh,
So
shit.
it's a lot,
Okay.
but like if they have a +1 weapon, that goes through this.
All right, so if it's like just fireball.
Yeah,
Per se,
fireball
like-
goes right through this.
Alright, I am gonna be in the fucking back, man, with this. So it's,
Yeah,
you guys help.
You're still squishy. This just makes you less squishy.
Yeah. If we get more money, I'm getting myself a pacemaker because August needs one, like magical pacemaker. But yeah, it's good. I'm getting more and more like just like fucking force field around me essentially. So that's pretty rad, in my opinion.
Okay, so okay. So I did some math
Alright.
of like, okay, how much damage would he do between all of his other possible buffs in both strength and whatever? Okay. So how many charges does that wand have and how much was it? Cuz I don't need a ton.
It is 2,000 for mostly full.
What's that, like 40?
40 or 30-ish.
Could I haggle him down a bit?
I'd let you roll an appraise check to haggle him down a bit.
Not diplomacy?
Diplomacy also works.
Would you
Try
like
diplomacy.
an alcoholic beverage with that diplomacy check?
It's not worth the money. I got this.
All right.
Alright, 17. 17 or 17, 1,700 gold and not a cent lower.
Sure, that works. I
It's
like
got
that
36
amount.
charges left.
985 minus 170. 815. 815. And how many charges did you say?
It has 37 charges. And it gives you +4 to strength and use, cast your level 3.
I'm sorry. Say that one more time.
Okay. 30 Wand of Bull Strength, cast your level
37?
37 charges.
Okay, thank you. I'm very sorry about that.
You're fine.
We're all kind of a bit loopy right now. It's starting to get a bit late.
No, it's just that like I started writing in the first bit, and by the time he said the number, I was always I had to
well,
you know what I mean.
You just got the Belt of Battle, so I assume you didn't want a Belt of Strength on top of that.
No, thank you. Alrighty.
Also, what's fuck it we ball on your sheet?
Oh, that's unarmed.
Oh, okay.
I have it there
wondering.
just for fun.
You can call your items whatever you want to call them.
I mean, I have the horse's full horse moment.
There you go.
For a horse
Any other shopping we want to do before we get back to D&D?
I'm good.
If you guys want to blow money, now's the time.
I think it would be done for tonight probably because it's
It
starting to get
is
late.
9:30.
Yeah, I'm fading here.
Yeah. All right. So just for future reference, the plan is beat the shit out of big guy. Get Emily the fuck out of here.
Yep.
We loot the airship.
Yep.
Now that we have the time to.
Mhm.
And then
And-
go kill
Merrick.
And then go find Merrick's hideout.
Yeah, kill him.
Yes.
Steal his shit.
We also need to figure out what's up with the big fuck off dragon.
Actually, yeah, we should probably.
that is
None of you asked
interesting.
Emily about that.
That
Yeah,
is
we can
true,
ask
yeah,
her about
true.
that tomorrow.
We'll figure that out.
I mean, yeah, but like, are we even rescuing Helen anymore? Because Helen's not.
That's
there.
also true.
Yeah,
It's what's the in-lore reason for Helen just met up
Well-
with the Sentinels party and they're just like, well, vacation's done.
On that note, I guess I have an interesting way to end the session. So, hey Adrian, hey Lorelei, hey Zan.
Hey.
It's been a while since we checked in on you guys.
Oh my god.
You'll notice that your house has been getting a little bit of renovation that you
Damn
probably
youngsters.
Damn, holy
weren't expecting. And say again.
Are we starting?
Well, I'll end the session on this, which
No,
is
give me the cue to start talking. It's Adrian. It's what I'm saying.
the party. You guys have been essentially drifting through. Not entirely sure where you are, given that Helen's body has been tied, and you guys are essentially inside the unconscious body of a dead woman from a different universe. But just Monday things, after all. Eventually, however, some of you realize that Helen's body is not moving anymore, and that seemingly you have arrived at your destination of wherever this dragon or snake lady was taking you guys. Eventually, a new figure manifests itself inside Helen's mind. This figure being that of the Lamia Zelashaza,
What?
who looks at you all and smiles a big snaky grin
Oh no.
and says, "Thank you, souls of Eberron, for being the final sacrifice that I need to sacrifice to bring about the return of my lord,
Oh my god.
Karazug."
No, thank God Fish Guts is safe.
Yeah, they would have had a
have-
god soul.
I am now going to kill this Helen. And when she dies, all of the souls within her mind, including the 4 of you, will be transported to Zinshalat. And there is not a Saren Ray thing any of you can do about it.
Pledge yourself to Jesus.
Oh well, I
This
figured
snake
it's about
woman has said
time.
a lot of things.
I could go for one more
Do
cup
y'all
of
know
tea
what she
before we
means?
go.
I miss the ocean.
I just want to go home, man.
At which
Where's my
point,
dad, fish guts?
At which point, the party hears a very loud knocking from the outside of Helen's mind. At which point, one of the Sahedron runes nearby, let's call it, where was it? I put these on the right layer, didn't I? Yes, I did. So at which point, one of the Sahedron runes, this one, over here, begins to glow. And the snake lady who has imprisoned you all turns around. There's the, no, I want, there's the, that
Take
button.
your time.
There we go. She turns around. At which point, she looks towards the Sahedron rune in horror. As, to the party's surprise, boop,
Oh shit!
Oh
another,
no!
another
They make.
Lamia makes its way into Helen's mind.
Oh shit! They start
Yet,
making out.
Pokemon battle.
this Lamia seems different from the first.
I had a dream about this once.
Oh, right.
This Lamia appears to be red. This Lamia wears a bright red dress, is dressed in leathery red armor, I think what we decided on, Fred. As
Yeah.
she wields a pair of daggers, and actually, you know what, Fred? You wanna take over what this Lamia looks like? You did design her after all.
Oh
Damn.
my god!
Oh, hold on.
Is this why you brought up Monster Masune?
Oh man!
I didn't say shit about Monster Susei. I didn't say shit about that.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't. I said Dungeon
Yeah.
Messe. I said Dungeon Messe. Or
So,
Oh.
Fred, what does this other Lamia look like?
I forgot I forgot what her tail color is because it's been a long time.
You tell me.
I don't. She had green scales, red hair. You know, she's got like a really well made leather armor. She's some like really well crafted like. There's daggers, right?
Yep,
Or-
you gave her a pair of daggers.
And she's like, yeah, like she has an attitude like, yeah, it's a fucking roll and shit, you know?
Indeed.
Yeah,
The first Lamia looks at the second Lamia
yeah. Get ready to fucking
As she
ball,
said-
bitch.
as she says, "Sister, what are you doing here?" At which point, Lucario pulls, or Lucian,
Lucretia.
Lucretia.
I mean.
Sorry, it's been a while since I named this character.
Too-
She
too many
pulls out
L's.
a pair of silver daggers, points them at the other Lamia, and says, "Finishing what I should have done a long time ago." At which point, the two Lamias charge at each other, and we'll be rolling initiative next week.
Oh my god!
Holy
By
shit.
the way,
Wild.
Adrian was sneaking in closer and trying to signal to the other two to get closer to.
And that's
Honestly,
where we'll start next session.
I imagine Lorelei was just like, all right, well, do you want some tea before you kill us? I just made a fresh batch.
Well, she's
But as soon as she realizes, she has a chance, she's like, oh fuck, drops it.
man,
Alright.
get ready to ball, man. Get
Oh
ready.
shit. Okay.
Get ready to ball.
And that's where
The
we'll
cr-
start next week.
Man, that is not
Nice.
how I expected it to go. I will say.
Yeah, I did not. I thought you were gonna make Karzug the final boss of Gear Grinders and
He is. Don't worry. But
Oh,
you
I
know,
thought about that.
I thought we'd resolve this plot in the meantime.
Okay,
my-
well that was a fun session.
Yeah.
I hope you have stats for all the level 3 newbies, because we're gonna be using those again.
I think Lorelei is level 2 still.
Yeah, I don't know if I
She
leveled
died,
up
like,
Sean either.
The session before they leveled up. Or no, I think she died at the same session we leveled up, but we leveled up at the end of session or
You
something
can
like
give
that.
her a pity level 3 if you want.
I can double check. She might be level 3
Revive and
already.
level.
Alright.
What if Cusco comes back?
Oh no!
Who's gonna come back?
I
Nah, man.
forgot her sheet. her sheet got cleared out because of Roll20 issues.
Oh, it did here? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it had. At the time, I was like, "Oh, it's not a big deal because she's already dead."
She's dead.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever. I can slap her back together really quick.
Oh no! Do you still have Sandra?
I do have Sandra.
You can do that.
Sure.
She's level 3, right?
I think she's level 2. Yeah, no, because we ended at 2.
All right, well then level 2, all good. You guys
Don't
can
forget we got a child in here too.
try to.
Oh, we do
She's
have
not
a
a child. She's a half.
I mean, she
Yeah,
like a
we
good
got a child
projectile.
in here.
You guys can try to sneak out
Adrian
while
has
the
treated her
demigod-
like a child the entire time.
while the demigods are fighting.
They not like us. They not
But
like
yes,
us.
I may have had Fred create Lucharo's a proper character sheet for Lucretia.
Lucretia,
Honestly,
yeah.
that's sick as fuck.
You know, you said you asked if I want to make a Lucretia sheet and a Jackie sheet, and right now I'm like imagining like what if Jackie just came in and it's like level 20 buff as fuck for some reason, like I don't know why I just thought about that.
Oh,
It's like
well, if you funny you mentioned that actually, because originally this wasn't Lucretia. Originally this was me asking Barwick to come back for a one shot.
oh
That would be fucking wild.
well what did Baruch say? He didn't respond
Yeah.
or he...
Well, funny story that you can. Let's hold on. Let me hit the stop recording.